Hmm. Peace, YouTube. As you can tell by the title of this video, there's some very weird shit going on the internet in regards to the spiritual community. First of all, I want to let you all know I am in no way, shape, or form a part of the spiritual community as a collective. I stand alone. I stay in my lane. I mind my own business. If you hear about my name and any type of drama, it's because somebody didn't put my name in some shit. And it's usually out of jealousy or envy. Okay? People say, oh, be jealous of him for what? Because look at what I'm doing online. I'm clearly doing something that other people cannot do. I don't talk shit about people for the sake of shutting them down or anything. Anytime I'm talking shit about somebody, it's because I have to defend my name. Okay? What's happening in the community is I've been receiving a lot of messages about all of these fake ass pages that are coming up. And I tried to pull them all up because I don't even know the names of. They pop up like a new one just popped up. And it just immediately started posting stuff about me. This ain't nobody but Tata, Dane, and Saucy. This ain't nobody but Dane. I'm not even finna call that nigga Tata no more. This ain't nobody but that person Dane. That's who doing this. He is the agent in the community that is causing division and causing disunity amongst the priests and priestesses in the tradition. This man is not Afro-Cuban. This man has nothing connected to the African diaspora. He is here to separate and divide. And y'all gonna let it happen. But I guarantee you one thing, I'm not finna be a part of it. You ain't finna sit around and nitpick every little thing I do on the internet. Motherfucker, I post testimonials of my work. So you can say I'm fake. You can say I'm a fraud. You can say I'm a scam. If anybody's stupid enough to believe that dumb shit that they see on motherfucking them fraud pages or them scam pages, and then they can come to my page and see a whole fucking timeline of testimonials, then they don't deserve to work with me anyway. Anybody who ain't intelligent enough to discern, that look like some hater shit. I ain't gonna believe that shit. When I look at my man page, all he got is testimonials. All he got is testimonials. This is the reason why over the years, Dane has been slandering me over the years. I was just going through my Google Voice where I have archived all of the conversations with Dane since this whole thing began. The very conversation, November 15th, where he called my phone while I was minding my business, doing my little Tata and Golo thing, going through my journey, learning and growing. Like I'm still doing right now. I am by far not the all-knowing, and I'm definitely not the all-powerful, and I ain't trying to act like I am. But I know what I know, and I know what I can do. And that's all that I can hold myself accountable for. And I think that I prove that day after day as I post the results on my social media to show you that the work that I do is real. You got to ask yourself, the most that anybody can say about me online is that I'm poly, right? Everybody know I'm poly. That's not a motherfucking secret. And it's not illegal to be poly. Ain't nothing unethical or immoral about being poly and being a priest of any tradition. Shit. When you look at the pataki of the Orishas, they was ratchet as hell. The Orishas was fucking everybody. Oshun married everybody. Shango had 3 wives. Automatically. The king of the religion of Ocha had 3 wives. That dude is poly. So you can't use poly and tell me, oh, the ancestors don't agree with your polyamorous lifestyle. Stupid nigga. The stories about the ancestors was all based on being poly. How the hell Oshun is with Ogun 1 minute, Shango the next minute, Arumila the next minute? She was polyamorous if there ever was a term in them days. Clearly the person who wrote the Patakis had a mind state or mindset of polyamory, of poly. So don't give me that bullshit about being poly is some form of unethical, immoral behavior while holding the title of a priest or priestess. There's nothing illegal or unethical or immoral about being poly. What's unethical and immoral is when you are monogamous as a priest and you have a wife as a priest and you trying to fuck people that you are touching spiritually. You see? You're utilizing your status, your title, your knowledge to manipulate women into sex. And this is what people try to say I do. They trying to say that I do that. Where are the women? Where are the women? That's the difference between me, because Dane is trying to throw me in with all this other bullshit that I don't have nothing to do with. I'm seeing the names that's popping up. I don't have nothing to do with that shit. I do not know these people at all. No woman on the internet can come forward in a video with proof or in a court of law with proof that says that I have ever sexually abused or harassed anybody. Popping in an inbox, I am a man. I am poly. I use social media just like the other 7 billion people on the planet. If I want to talk to a woman in her inbox on some straight man-woman shit, you can screen. If she come up later because she saw some bullshit that you said, say, yeah, he tried to talk to me before. So fucking what, you dumb? So what? What they got to do? Because I say I'm a tata, because I say I'm a priest, I'm not allowed to holler at women now? This ain't the Catholic Church. Get the fuck out of here. We ain't saints. We worship saints, Orishas, and Kisis, and Impungals, and Loas and shit, but we ain't them. Y'all motherfuckers trying to make it immoral to even talk. Y'all trying to make it seem like a motherfucker is a predator just because he tried to holler at a girl in an inbox. Do y'all know how stupid that sounds? Do you know how pathetic you look trying to use that to discredit any priest in the community? Not just me, anybody in the community. These are the things that you need to look out for with sexual abuse in the community. Okay? If I tell you, and I have never told anybody, let me repeat, I have never told anybody this. I have never told anybody this. I have never told anybody this. Okay? Ever. But if a priest tell you that you got to have sex with him to be spiritually cleansed, that's sexual abuse. I've never done that. But I do, and I have heard of priests doing shit like that. I got people that have come to me for help because they ran across priests who was on some shit like that. Okay? If during your rompimiento, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you get scratched or initiated or make ocha, because you gotta receive rompimiento, you got to receive it in ocha, and you got to receive it in palo when you go through the initiation process. If there's ever a point in any of your initiation where you have to declothe and there is a man present, you rip that fucking bandana off and you put your clothes on and you leave. And I'm talking about present as in standing right there. You leave. I'm telling you right now. Fuck that. Fuck the initiation. Fuck all that spiritual shit. If you are standing there blindfolded, because you will be blindfolded, and let's say a yayi begins to start cutting the clothes off of your body for rompimiento, and you hear a tata standing there, you tell her to stop immediately. You take the bandana off and you ask, what the fuck is he doing here? And the fact that he even standing there should let you know you don't want to be a part of that house. You don't want to be. These are the types of behaviors that you need to look out for, truthfully, in the spiritual community. Anytime a woman is to be handled in an initiation process, the women who are initiated are supposed to handle them. Period. You ain't finna catch me in the room while anybody that comes to me to get initiated is there. And I will say it out loud. Y'all about to cut her clothes off? Okay, let me get the fuck out of here. I'm going to go in the prender room. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm getting far the fuck away because she will not be able to say that Negro Titian or Tata Angolo or whatever the fuck name she want to call me was standing there and did anything to me. I'm not finna even set myself up for that shit. I'm going to get the fuck on because I don't need to get my rocks off by watching some chick get her clothes cut off while she's being spiritually cleansed. If you that damn desperate that you got to utilize spirituality to get sex, it's a difference when a woman is attracted to you because you're spiritual and you got knowledge. But if you start telling her shit that ain't got shit to do with the practice to get her to do some shit that you want her to do, then you fucking up. Period. You got to be straight up and honest. And a lot of times, a lot of the abuse that comes in these situations is because the people are not honest. I got so many women that come to me because they have went to tatas to get initiated while they were married to another man, only for the tata that they got initiated with to start throwing work at them and breaking up and destroying their relationship because the tata wants the woman for himself, even after he has already put his embele on her skin. I'm giving y'all the juice. I'm telling you the real. All that fake ass shit that you see going on out there on the internet, that shit fake. Dead ass serious. Those pages that are out there are as fake as the word that they using to describe the page. Exposing fake witches. First of all, tell me how you can tell if a witch is fake. Just by looking at them on the internet. How can you tell? Case in point. You know how I destroy people's skepticism when they call me? This is how I keep growing. And my enemies are always trying to throw witchcraft to disturb my divination. Because they know I'm a motherfucking master diviner. So they try to throw witchcraft to block my divination. To block my communication with the dead. They think I don't know, but I see it all. I see what they don't want me to see. I see when they trying to throw work to make it so I can't see. These people are very, very immature spiritually. They may have years in the tradition, but spiritually they are very, very, very young. Very young. Having emotion does not make you a bad priest. Having anger does not make you a bad priest. Having lust does not make you a bad priest. Okay? Being selfish at times does not make you a bad priest. What makes you a bad priest is when you violate a person's human rights, their civil rights, right? This is what violates you as a priest. There should be no man present when a woman, and vice versa. Vice versa. Because since while my ex Ajibona, who says she not my Ajibona, because they ain't want to keep saying even his godmother knows what he was up to. Let me tell you what the fuck happened at her house, since she want to run her fucking mouth about me. Let me tell you what the fuck happened at her house and why we don't fuck with her no more. If I go to your house, this is some unethical shit. This is the kind of shit that y'all need to watch out for, because I observe everything and I'll let a motherfucker hang theyself. I'll let you think you playing me just to see how far you gonna take your bullshit. When I went to her house, I'm already Palo loaded. I don't need no more Palo. Okay? I go to her house because she claims to have 32 years of Orisha initiation and experience. I go to her house to get help with Orisha. Okay? Met her through a person who found me online through a whole little unique situation. But I go to her house for Orisha help. I get to her house. She finds out that I practice Palo. She started wanting to use me to build her Palo house. I don't want to join your Palo house. I want you to help me get crown, and that's it. The problem is these people, they try to manipulate people for their own purposes. She comes to my house, right? Because I'm going to make this whole part of this story. I'm going to make the whole part of this very short. Longer to short, my ex-godmother, Ajibona, whatever you want to call it, because I knew that she didn't want to be my godmother. She didn't want to be my godmother. She wanted her husband to be. She wanted her husband to be my godfather because she knew she was going to turn on me. She knew that if she couldn't control and manipulate me, that she was going to turn on me. And when she realized that she couldn't use and manipulate me, and she couldn't make me subordinate to her husband who knows nothing about palo. He scratched palo. He don't know shit about it. Don't know how to throw chamalongos. Don't know how to salute the pot. Don't know how to do shit. I was there to teach him. But she wanted to make me under him. Okay? When I went into their palo house, they weren't their spirits, their pots were not talking, their pots were not walking. Only when I went in there and touched their shit did it start working. And another sister who works in the community can attest to this. Because I also helped her with her prender. And when I touched it, it started working. Now she doing very well. And she was already doing well before I touched it. And she tells everybody, this is the guy who helped fix my chola. So the Ajibona, Dooney, Iya Dooney, Mama D, I'm going to say her damn name. She said my name, shit. How you going to fucking be there to fucking spiritually help me, and when you can't fucking manipulate me and control my palo and control me, then you're going to try to turn it, you're going to try to go online to my enemies. I'm coming to you for help for my enemies. And then when you can't control me, you run to my enemies after that? That's why we don't work with her no more. That's why we don't work with her no more. Every time we go over her house, her husband looking at my wife's ass. Every time we go over her house, her husband talking about his dick. Using analogies while talking to my wife, talking about, well, shit, because if I fucked you, but no, nigga, you will not fuck her. Why are you even talking to her? We're using that language, and that's supposed to be your future goddaughter. Case in point, I told this nigga, we sitting in his palo house, while I tell him, this the type of shit that go on in the community, and this is why you will never catch me doing none of this shit, and this is why nobody can say that I've done any of this shit. All this shit that you see my name or brand associated with is from Tata Dane or Dane. And his obsession to shut me down off the internet no matter what. He don't care if he got to slander me, lie, make up shit. This man will sit up hours and hours and hours and hours at night. Go look at the scam pages and look at the date and the time that this man is writing all of this shit. Who got the time to sit up and write all this shit? This man claimed to have $1 million home. I know his address. And the only reason I know his address is because I investigated it. No, honestly, I didn't. I just told the spirit to go get his address for me. That's honestly what I did. And the client called me and gave me his address. Dead ass serious. Swear to God. I swear to all the spirits. I am not lying to y'all. I just said, this man been looking for my address for 5 years. And see, the thing about it is, the moment that somebody comes to my home on some fuck shit, because I don't know what this dude was looking for my address for. But the moment somebody comes to my home on some fuck shit, he goes to jail. Everybody has already been notified that if anything goes down with me, Marcus and Dane are the culprits, because they have been trying to kill me for 5 years, whether spiritually, whether professionally, or physically. These people, and I have the proof. The proof. Let me give you an example. I'm gonna let this screen go down right quick so I can show. I'm gonna read one of these messages that this nigga said to me. This fool messaged me and was like, hold on. This fool messaged me and was like, don't be on your video, don't be talking that Chicago shit, because I'll have one of my Satan's disciples come cut your fucking head off. Okay? Now I'm getting messages like this. These are the type of messages and inboxes and text messages I'm getting. Meanwhile, I'm looking at Dane on his page talking about, we've tracked him down. We're tracking him down here. And this is his last address. And this, why are you doing that? What the fuck you want to know where I live at from? Now, when I find out where he live at, now he want to go into a fucking panic and be sending Iku and death and shit with his pots and shit all motherfucking day. Like, I don't see that shit. You will never fucking kill me with no fucking pot. So stop it. You will never shut me down. You will fucking waste your entire life trying to shut me down. It's already been said and proven by every oracle and reading what is going to happen to you and Marcus for motherfucking spiritually attacking me unjustly and spiritually warring with me unjustly. But y'all cannot stop because you're paranoid, afraid, and motherfucking just jealous and envious. Dead ass serious. Y'all think I'm poly, so y'all know I'm poly, so y'all think I get a lot of women. So in my spiritual work, I can see that the niggas be closing my roads and doors for different type of shit. I work with Lucero Mundo. I work with Elewa. I work with Eshu. I work with these spirits who are always telling on y'all. Even when y'all try to ask Elewa to block me from working with Elewa, Elewa still gonna tell me what you doing. But yet you telling people I'm a fake priest. If I'm a fake priest, then why the fuck do the spirits work with me so well? If I'm a fake priest, I got proof that Marcus has been bragging on the internet about how he was going to kill me since 2016, 17? How he was going to go after my padrino? I ain't never did shit to this nigga. You going to listen to some bullshit Antonio told you? And then when I fucking call you on the phone and tell you I'm going to beat your ass for the bullshit that you doing with your pots unjustly, you want to get paranoid and scared? Because see, y'all internet niggas is pussies these days. Real talk. Y'all go run and tell quick. Only reason I went and told the feds, as I said in the live, only reason I went and told the feds what Dane and them was doing because they were sending death threats to my home. They were fishing and looking for where I live at. Marcus was telling me that he was going to spend $6,000 to hire a fucking Russian hitman to kill me because he thought that I was slandering his name online. Now I want to see you hire that Russian hitman, Marcus, because I'm saying your name online now. I want to see you hire that person so you can go down too. Because if anything happened to me, y'all are the first people that everybody coming to. Period. Even if something happened to me spiritually, y'all are the first people that everybody coming to. The spiritual people are going to come at your ass. And then if something happened to me physically on some motherfucking, some type of bullshit, some type of setup shit, then my family and the authorities going to come on your ass. You're going to go down. Just stop, y'all. Y'all so damn stupid. Don't nobody care about what y'all doing. I don't care about what Dane is doing. I don't care about what Marcus is doing. They care about what I'm doing. This motherfucker has went to and paid Indians to boost up my fucking followers on my YouTube channel. Just so he could try to get my YouTube channel shut down. YouTube investigated this shit, reported back to me and told me who did it. Told me who did it. Meanwhile, Dane is on his scandal, his scandal pages. Screenshot. I ain't even know the shit. I'm like, damn, I got 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He's gonna look at him. He's influctuating his YouTube. He's gonna get shut down. I'm like, YouTube could clearly see I didn't buy that shit. They can ping the IP address, goofy. They can tell where the IP address come from. They can see every time I log in what IP address come from and where I'm at in the world versus the IP address of the person who directed all these fake ass goddamn subscribers to my channel. This is the type of harassment and shit that I go through every single fucking day and has been going on for since 2015. I have a timeline of proof. I don't understand why this dude keep going and he think this is dang. Let me tell you something, bro. Leave this shit alone, bro. Come on now. I know you more intelligent than that. You can't keep telling people I'm a fake priest, I'm a fake tata, I'm a fake this, I'm a fake that, but yet I'm sitting right here on camera still working, still doing everything. Any type of brujeria that you send at me, it gets broken, it gets cleaned, it doesn't even hit. Stop. Because I'm going to sue you for everything that you have. Because there aren't any women that can ever say I assaulted them. Because I'm the type, most of the time, I don't ask women out. Women ask me out. Dead ass serious. And then if I do take a woman out, she have such a good time. I don't ask women for sex. They ask me for sex. I don't have to harass not a motherfucker. I ain't got to harass nobody. So I want these women, because since you want to try to start connecting me with this Candelo thing, like I know this dude. I don't know him. I don't know none of these priests. I don't talk to none of these priests. Only tatas that I associate with or yayis that I associate with are tatas and yayis that I have initiated into my house and the tatas and yayis from my padrino house in Chicago. I don't want to know or talk to no other tatas nowhere. I don't want to be your friend. I respect you on your journey. I respect whatever licencia you was initiated into. I will always be of any type of assistance. If you sincerely need assistance from me, I will motherfucking help you if I can. But I don't want to be nobody's friends because every time I become a friend with somebody in the ATR, they get on some fuck shit. I'm tired of it. I don't want to know none of y'all. I don't want no friends. I don't care what you initiated into. I don't care what pot you got. I don't give a fuck. I can manifest everything on my own. I don't need anything from anybody. Okay? I don't need to talk about people to boost myself up. All I got to do is get on this camera and speak. That's all I got to do. Because the rest of y'all talking about bullshit. And the only real tatas that I see, the true real tatas that I see on YouTube representing the traditions, they speak in all Spanish. So if you ain't fluent in Spanish, you don't even understand what they saying. So nothing that I'm saying applies to them because they doing the work. Real tatas don't worry about what other tatas doing. And I don't mean real as in real initiated real. I'm not talking about as if he's really initiated. I'm talking about real as in a real nigga. Real niggas don't worry about what other niggas is doing. That's some bitch shit. We just focus on what the fuck we doing. This is why, no offense to the LGBT community, but I'm starting to think that Marcus and Dane and all these niggas are gay. These motherfuckers have been obsessed with me for the last going on 6 years. And now because I'm about to serve you papers to come to court, because I'm going to meet this Dane character, but we're going to meet in court. Stop trying to affiliate me with shit. Because the people are coming to me in my inbox and they telling me what you're trying to do. They telling me that you're trying to affiliate me with shit. They telling me everything that you're doing. Dane's trying to put you with this Candelo stuff. They sending me the messages. And guarantee this video right here that I'm recording will be a part of I'm creating flash drives for my attorney. He already got about 2 of them. Every time this man posts something, it's a new flash drive being created. I got all that shit recorded. Because what I do is I can record my screen and I go through all the shit on the internet and I explain to the attorney every post, everything that he's doing. I show all the proof. I still got the audio clip, dang, of you calling my phone talking about, you fake motherfucker, you're going down. I'm gonna fuck you up, motherfucker, in your Italian mobster voice. I still got that motherfucking audio clip that the feds and the attorney got. All of this shit is gonna be presented before the judge. So while you online getting your dick hard, fucking with everybody online, thinking that you're gonna somehow rule the spiritual community by shutting down all the Black and Latino spiritualists with this fake ass scam bullshit, you the one gonna end up in prison. Watch what I tell you. You the one gonna end up in prison. Because we ain't did shit. I don't know what Candelo did. I don't care what Candelo did. I don't know what Oriate did. I don't care what Oriate did. I have nothing against these people. They ain't did shit to me. They ain't fuck with nobody in my camp. I don't give a fuck. Please keep me out of y'all toxic ass bullshit. My time and my energy is reserved for my students, for my family, for my godchildren, for the loves of my life, for my circle, for my clients. Because my clients like my children. They're my children. My clients ain't just spending money with me to get spiritual stuff. I teach them at the same time. I want them to understand what they're getting into. I want them to understand what they're buying. I want them to understand how the spirit works that I'm using for their spiritual work. I educate them at the same time. So they like my little babies. They like my little children. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of female clients. I got hundreds, if not over 1,000 female clients. Ain't none of them ever said that I sexually harassed or abused them or did nothing. And if they did come out and say that they was my client, I guarantee you they ain't got no proof. I guarantee you they ain't got no text messages. If they did, they photoshopping them, because now I'm looking at the fake pages. They photoshopping shit. I'm a graphic designer. I'm a web designer. That's why my websites always look fucking professional. It's because I know how to do that shit. I do that shit myself. Okay? So I know what the fuck Photoshop look like. I got Photoshop on my computer right now. I use it every day. I know when a nigga copy a nigga's profile picture and put it on a fake text. I know what it's supposed to look like. Y'all getting y'allself fucked up, man. I don't know who else is behind this Palo Gate 2020 and all that. If you want to dedicate your life to exposing Candelo or whatever, if he hurt your feelings that bad, don't include me in that shit. Because I guarantee you, all of those scam pages are all being recorded and they all being inclusive as evidence of harassment, libel, defamation of character, and motherfucking slander against me. A 501(c) incorporated business and Nebrotician, a legally registered trade name, a brand. Y'all can say what the fuck y'all want about Tata Angolo. I buried that name in the cemetery a long time ago. Tata Angolo dead. There's only Nebrotician now. And Nebrotician is a legally registered trade name. You slander Nebrotician, you are slandering a brand. Do you understand? May not be a huge brand, but it's my brand. And I'm going to make these videos to protect my brand. Period. Because you ain't finna get me pulled into that bullshit y'all doing. I don't do shit illegal. I'm not no fucking... You think a person with this much knowledge is stupid enough to be on the internet harassing and fucking trying to fuck with... I don't... See, that's people who are drunk with power. Y'all know me ever since I've been on this internet. I've always been humble. I've always been humble to the community. I've always been humble, period, to spirit. I've never ever put myself to the point where I put myself above the spirit. Even when I say I'm God as a Luciferian, I'm still not putting myself above my spirits. I'm still not even putting myself above Nsambi. I'm acknowledging that the fire of Nsambi burns within me. And I will worship that fire that burns within me before any other fire and before any other spirit. And that's all I'm saying as a Luciferian. I've never put myself above the spirits. These people that feel like because they got some power, they work with some spirits, or they got some title, that they can just use that to get women to fuck with them. You can't find a message. I guarantee you after this video, watch what I tell you. These motherfuckers are going to screenshot some fuck shit and post it on these pages to try to say that I've been doing something. Watch. I know the screenshots coming next. And I'm a motherfucking Photoshop forensic expert. And trust and believe, if these type of fraudulent ass Photoshop screenshots that these guys are doing, these can be admissible as evidence as well. And a Photoshop professional who is Photoshop certified will come into the courtroom and motherfucking tell the judge whether or not this photo has been doctored with Photoshop. Y'all are fucking stupid. You think you can hide behind some Facebook page? When this shit goes into the Supreme Court, because I see it going to the Supreme Court, Facebook will have to release all information about who exists behind these slander pages, because these slander pages are breaking the law. And the reason why they're breaking the law is because you are speaking against legally registered businesses, legally registered trade names. It's different if I was some unbranded, unregistered, unlicensed as a business motherfucker on Facebook talking my shit and you want to start talking shit about me. You can do that all day. But when you start, I can't make a video that detrimentally, look, I can get on YouTube and start talking shit about a particular brand all day. Let's say I want to talk about Chipotle, okay? I can sit on motherfucking YouTube and bash the hell out of Chipotle all day. Man, they shells always fucking hard. I heard they got roaches. Every Chipotle I went in got roaches. The manager at the last Chipotle I went in was on crack. I could just keep slandering different Chipotles all motherfucking day on fucking YouTube, and nobody will do nothing. But the moment that Chipotle feels that my slander is affecting their brand and their bottom line, they're gonna fucking sue the shit out of me. And that's what the fuck is going on right now. Dane has slandered me so much. I can't lie and tell you that his slander has not affected my bottom line. And this is why I focus so hard on making sure every client that comes to me is a new testimonial. Because it's the only thing that wards off this slander and this toxic bullshit that these fucking morons on the internet are doing. And I've seen some other names involved in this shit. But it's not to implicate people, because I don't want people to think I'm against them, because I truly don't give a fuck about what y'all doing. I just want y'all to leave me the fuck alone. Quit talking about me and y'all shit. If you want to learn how to be poly, I'll teach you. You ain't got to fucking hate. But don't get me caught up in this bullshit, because I ain't fucking got time for that shit. Y'all doing stupid shit, man. That's about to get all of y'all fucked up. Now, like I said, I don't know what's going on with Candelo. I don't know what the fuck he did. People screenshotting me, telling 20 women and went and filed police reports. If 20 women went and filed police reports and they got proof, then he's fucked. But I guarantee you, not one woman can go file a police report on me and have any proof. I guarantee you. Can't no woman file no police report on me and say I did shit. He raped me. Where's the rape kit? I met up with him. Do you got a receipt showing when you met up with him? What hotel did y'all go to? Did you go to his home? Where does he live at? They're going to be like, bitch, you lying. And then they're going to lock your ass up for wasting the court time. So if y'all online on some bitter shit, mad because maybe Candelo didn't do what the fuck y'all wanted him to do, or maybe he fucked y'all and then he didn't want to be with y'all. Because, you know, y'all women do shit like that. Y'all will give a man some pussy, and then motherfucking when he don't want to be committed to you, then now you want to destroy his life and shit. Y'all do shit like that. So I can't say whether or not, until I see hardcore motherfucking proof about anything anybody doing on this internet, I can't believe shit on this internet. And I won't. I don't care either way about what the fuck Candelo did or is doing. I don't care. I'm responsible for my own karma. I'm responsible for my own actions. That man is responsible for his own actions. And everybody else out there that's getting caught up doing fuck shit is responsible for their own actions. I walk outside and can get a woman. I go to the grocery store, I can get a woman. I don't need no Paulo to get no woman. I don't need no religion, Ifa, Orisha, none of that to get no woman. I don't got to do none of that. I don't have to do any of those things. So I want to see the women come up. I want to see the women pop up. Because they trying to include me in some shit. I want the proof. See, you fucking with the right one. You really fucking with the right one. So I'm going to ask for proof. And then I'm going to have everybody's name who come up. Like when we get through finding out who's behind all of these pages that I see. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about these other people. That ain't none of my business. But when you start posting me on there and sharing my posts from my page and everything I post on my page, you sharing on these pages, and you got something slick or something disgusting to say about me, we're investigating who's behind those pages. Everybody will be indicted and served. Because Facebook don't have to reveal the information. I promise y'all, man. I don't want to have to do none of this shit. But y'all fucking up, man. I don't want to have to do none of this shit. I don't got time to be motherfucking dealing with no attorneys and going to court for this clown ass shit. But y'all forcing people's hands. You just can't be on the fucking internet lying on people. Now, spiritually war with me, you can do that shit all day. You want to send Iku Marcus, keep sending your duppies and your Lucan. You want to keep trying to block my money and my business. You want to try to curse my foundation, or you want to try to curse my wife. Y'all gonna do that shit anyway. And that's the reason why you're mad, to be honest. Because you're throwing your spirits and you see me on this camera. Y'all like, oh, look at him, he look bad. Or look at, girl, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. Y'all will say anything, man. And it's y'all the type of people that the clients need to stay the fuck away from. Because all y'all doing is scaring them. Because you ain't scaring me. You scaring the clients. They not going to want to fuck with none of y'all. Or none of us. And it's crazy that Dane is at the center of all this shit. Because he trying to throw me in. He's so obsessed with me, he trying to throw me in some shit. Dane's own godson, hear me good, is admittedly Wadi Wadi. Wadi Wadi, W-A-R-I, W-A-R-I, okay, is the Congo term for a homosexual man. We always say in Palo that Wadi Wadi cannot be scratched in Fumbe. Okay? Now, this man said that he is Dane's godson. And he's openly homosexuality. I have nothing against that. Now, how he is a Tata in Palo and he's homosexual and he was scratched by Dane is questionable all across the board. Because Dane will tell you in public. He will tell you all on his page, Wadi Wadi cannot be this and do that. Be that. Well, how is this your godson and he's an admitted homosexual? You see? These are the things that y'all not paying attention to. I got the receipts. I remember when the brother came under my video and said Dane has had a hard-on. Why he used the term hard-on, I don't know. But he said Dane has had a hard-on for Tata Ngolo for I don't know how long. Everybody that go to Dane's house, all they hear about is me. They can't even learn Paulo because he's so fucking obsessed with me that they don't even want to go to his house no more. These people are in my inbox telling me this stuff. While he's on that scam alert, fraud alert. What y'all need to be like, well, if he's such a scammer and he's such a fucking fraud, how the fuck he keep posting testimonials? Then in the ad video, he tried to say that the Nganga showed in the ad video is not my Nganga. Dude, they are retarded. They retarded. That's not, they'll say anything. That's not a Zinganga. He's stealing pictures from Google. Go see if you can find that picture on Google anywhere. That is my Nganga in my basement right now. That's the most feared Nganga that you always try to close my roads and doors to attack you with. That's the most powerful Nganga in this house that you are afraid of. That's why every time when I get ready to send them at you, you've already closed my roads to send them at you. And I got to open my roads before I do it. So you can't stop me. Just like I can't stop you from attacking me indefinitely, you can't stop me. Now, we can do Haweso con Haweso all day. But this bullshit y'all doing on the internet, y'all need to let that go, bro. Because eventually, the Haweso con Haweso part is going to manifest through the bullshit that y'all doing, and you're going to lose. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Because none of y'all are master spiritualists. Y'all some priests and priestesses, but y'all ain't no master spiritualists. Y'all don't know how spirit move and work. Y'all ain't intimate with the spirit the way I am, man. If you was, you wouldn't even be doing the dumb shit you doing. Y'all think all you got to do is run to a pot, say some chants, and spray some malafel and motherfucking Nsunga and motherfucking say your words. You think that... I'm done. Look. This is an official announcement. I am not a part of the spiritual community. I'm not a part of any groups. I do not know anybody who is being accused of any allegations, okay? And if there's a woman out there that said that I did something to her, other than maybe pop in her inbox and try to shoot my shot like any other man, if you want to motherfucking lie on me and say, I don't give a... Look, you can't tell me, oh, he tried to holler at so-and-so. The ex-godmother, she tried to act like I was unethical. Because I tried to holler at her goddaughter who was living in the house. Meanwhile, the goddaughter's online twerking butt naked on Instagram in their attic. And her and her husband want to take me and my wife to a nudist camp. But we fucked up. What the fuck you want to go to a nudist camp with your godchildren for? Right? Everybody was there. She tried to get everybody in the house to go with her. The main thing was to get me and my wife to go. Because he wanted to fuck my wife and she wanted to fuck me. They think we don't know? And that's why as soon as my man birthed Elewa, the very Elewa that he birthed, cut they ass the fuck out of our life. Because they was on bullshit. From the very fucking beginning. You tried to get me to come over to your house, Dooney, to motherfucking fight your spiritual war with Ifa Abeyo. Ifa Abeyo ain't did shit to you. She ain't did shit to you. I know she ain't did shit to you. You on bullshit. I didn't do nothing. Bitch, all you do is run your goddamn mouth. That's the main thing you do. Yeah, you might not get up from your kitchen table because you and that motherfucker smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. Don't let Dane and them start sending fucking Kobayende at your ass. It's going to manifest straight through them lungs. You don't know how to fucking war in Palo. You barely know how to fucking use your Orishas to do anything. Talking about I ain't got no Rama, no Palo name. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't got no motherfucking, no Rizzo and stuff. I ain't got no, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You want to know why I ain't tell you none of that shit, Dooney? I ain't tell you, and I always play dumb around people who think they know it all. Soon as I see a person who think they know it all, I play dumb. What's your Palo name? I don't know. My shit Nazako. That's not your Palo name. That can't be your Palo. Bitch, don't tell me what the fuck can't be nothing. The fuck is you talking about? Like straight up, man. I'm tired of the fuckery and people always trying to pull me in fuckery when I be trying to stay to myself. Ever since I got on this internet, I've been trying to stay to myself. But y'all goofy motherfuckers want to keep pulling me in shit. I don't need your women. I don't need your clients. Because I'm overwhelmed with fucking clients. No matter how much Marcus and Dane try to block me from getting clients or turn the people against me. Whatever type of brujeria they keep throwing every day. It's not working. I'm overwhelmed with work. I don't have time for none of this bullshit, man. My clients message me all day long. Different client all day long. I need an update. I need this. This is not happening. That's not happening. This not. And they do it every single day as if it's not nerve-wracking and long. Then they want to know why I don't answer and message them back for 3 days. Because I need a break from that shit. Because just like I put a work with the spirit and I got to sit back and wait for it to manifest patiently, God damn it, your ass do too. Because I ain't got nobody to run up to and fucking bug every day. I don't have that. I got to sit back and be patient. Because I know how the shit work. Just like the testimonial that I just posted up earlier today before this video. One of my dear clients thought that I fucking scammed them. And then only to find out months later the shit fully manifested. Dude came all the way back and he had cut her all the way the fuck off. And I told her, just be patient. You see? And only through trial and tribulation does my dear client now understand. And now she in a better place. Spiritually. And everything. Now she got options. You see? To be honest with you, I initiate my clients. My clients be like, shit. They be like, well, how can I learn how to do this? Come on. I ain't trying to fuck no client. I'm trying to initiate a client. But I made a post a while back saying there's nothing illegal about fucking no client. There's not. Real talk. There's nothing illegal or immoral or unethical about dating a client. It's not. I've not made any spiritual agreements with this client. I have not vowed to be this client's spiritual father or whatever for the rest of their life and all this other shit and to look at them like a child and all. I didn't do that. It's just a client who paid me for a service. Who looked at me and decided, you know what? I will fuck with Nebro. Nebro Poly. And I know Nebro Poly. So he ain't lying. He ain't sneaking around. He ain't hiding shit. Nothing that I do is hidden. That's why I can get on a live with a glass of wine and talk shit. Because I don't hide nothing. And because I don't hide shit, and because my shit's so clean, y'all gotta make up shit. Y'all gotta make up shit. So, I hope y'all got some jewels out of this little video. Because every time I gotta address this toxic bullshit, I try to give y'all jewels about how the spirit work, about how these traditions work, so that you don't get caught up. But remember what I told y'all in the beginning of the video. The true sexual abuse in the spiritual community is when a person is sitting up there and they're supposed to be spiritually involved with you. And they use manipulation and deceit to get something else from you. And it's usually sex or money. If a motherfucker tell you you gotta have sex with him for any reason, in any religion, for any purpose, you better run far away. You better run far away. If somebody got you blindfolded in a ceremony, and they taking your clothes off in a ceremony, and you even feel the presence, you have the right to ask whoever is there, why you blindfolded? Are there any men in the room? And if they say yes, you can take the blindfold off and say this ceremony ends now. Fuck this. Because y'all on bullshit. Why is he in the room? And it's 4-5 women standing right here. He don't need to be here watching me. I don't know him. I'm already nervous as fuck because you got me blindfolded. You just threw cold water all over my ass. And you finna cut my clothes off. I'm nervous as fuck. And then you got some random dude who I don't know because he's some priest. He can stand there and watch me naked. And this is how bullshit gets started. This is how tatas and them get caught up in trying to fuck people that they ain't got no business fucking. It be that rompimiento part. I heard Dooney's husband. I'm sitting there, look, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. we doing the whole Eleke receiving ceremony, right? Tell y'all how the community is. Because if you lie on me, I'll tell the truth on your ass. And I got proof. Because I got witnesses in this situation. My wife was right there. Okay? Case in point. Like I said earlier, I just told the brother, Dooney's husband, while we was in the prender room. Because they wanted to make everybody get butt naked. Now, usually, what I do for a rompimiento, what I used to do for my rompimiento, is I'll have the client bring in their dirty clothes. So I don't have to cut them off naked. Okay? I have them bring in some clothes that they want to destroy, and those clothes are specifically for the rompimiento. Okay? Then they come in their regular clothes, and then they bring a change of white clothes that they put on after we perform the rompimiento. They can go in the bathroom and put on their white clothes. Nobody never has to see them naked. I go to Dooney house, and they're trying to build their Palo house. I already got a Palo house. I don't need to be a part of your Palo house. I scratched Dooney husband in my Palo house. Okay? Which she did not like because she wanted me up under her husband. But he don't know shit about Palo. And then he wanted me to give him pots and birth pots for him. And I'm like, I can't birth no pots for you if you don't have licencia to work within this lineage. I'm not out here wholesaling pots because you need a fucking pot. You need to come up under this in order to get anything spiritual from this. Period. So she got mad when he fucking he came over to my house and got initiated. So I'm telling him at the time that right before me and my wife had started to before we was about to go into their house and do the Eleke ceremony, they said that we needed to get a rompimiento and that we needed to get our head rogated. Okay, cool. So we go into the motherfucking thing. They do me first, right? They do me first. It's just him and her there. No other godchildren. It's him and her there. Right? They do me first. They cut my clothes off. Dooney standing right there. Made me hella fucking uncomfortable. Dead ass serious. Because in my mind, I'm like, you're not supposed to be looking at me like that. Period. He ain't supposed to be looking at my wife like that. Period. I don't give a fuck how big her booty is. Nigga, control yourself. We live in the strip club capital of the motherfucking world. I'm sure you done seen some ass before. Control yourself. And I just told this nigga in the prender room, if y'all want to be doing these rompimientos where we cutting people clothes off, if you do not want to get caught up in no scandal, because the scandal is going to come. Because they was trying to build their Palo house. So they was like, we got to do everything right because we black and people going to be looking at us. Then nigga, why is your husband in there cutting the clothes off of women and this nigga is lustful as fuck? And I'm hearing him. I know my wife got a big ass. I hear him in there talking about some. As he cutting the clothes off, I'm under the cloth. I'm sitting up. I done got my shit done already. I'm under my white cloth. Waiting. I'm supposed to be having positive, purified thoughts and shit. Man, I was so motherfucking mad up onto that motherfucking cloth. I wanted to yank that shit off and beat both of they motherfucking ass. I'm dead ass serious because I just told the nigga. Women cut women clothes off. Men cut men clothes off. No woman should be present when no man is getting his clothes cut off. And no man should be present when a woman is getting her clothes cut off. Or you going to run into a scandal. This nigga went right in the house and stood his big ass right there and cut my wife's clothes off. Looked down at her ass and was like, I don't even know how I finished the ceremony, y'all. At that point, I was done. When I heard that, I was done. I was done. But this is the type of shit that's really going on in the spiritual community. Anybody asks you, they come to my house and get a rompimiento, any of my godchildren, anybody. Was Tata, was Nebro in the room? Why you got your rompimiento? No, he was nowhere around. Nowhere around. I'll literally say it out loud too. I'll be like, look, y'all about to cut her clothes off? All right, I'm leaving the room. There's no men in the room. I let her know. I let the woman know. There's no men here. There's only Yayi. You can relax. They're going to take care of you. I go in the prender room and wait. While we making the other stuff for the initiation. While me and the Tatas are making the other stuff for the initiation. So, Nobody can ever say I did no bullshit. Ever. It even came up in my reading with Shango that I am not allowed to be present when a woman is going through anything spiritual at my house. I must leave. If she blindfolded in any way, I need to leave the room unless she's standing in front of my nganga ready to make reado. That's the only time I see her. Until then, she's being prepared by the yayi of the house, sitting in penitencia, and so forth and so on. Okay? If people are not behaving this way in these spiritual houses, you need to run fast. Fuck all the shit on the internet. Don't nobody give a fuck about all that shit. Okay? Stop feeding into this bullshit, y'all. Y'all fucking the community up by letting people like Dane, a fucking agent, and a few of these other little mentally ill, sick motherfuckers create these pages because they hurt over some shit. They looking to crucify anybody, somebody that they can motherfucker. As soon as a woman has something to say about Candelo, we knew it. No. I don't know you, Candelo. I ain't never had nothing bad to say about you. And to be honest with you, I ain't never really heard nothing bad about you up until this point. But shit, even Dooney had a problem with you. So, I don't know. Y'all motherfuckers crazy to me. Real talk. All of y'all. Y'all all crazy to me. This is why I stay in my motherfucking lane. Because I try not to get involved in y'all shit. I am not involved or affiliated with nobody on the internet. You understand me? Nobody. I ain't been to nobody's house. The women that I date or that I'm with or anything, you'll never fucking know who they are. The internet will never know who they are. They know I got a wife and they're slandering her name on the internet. This man is making fun of my wife. Okay? Because you might as well know, since they got her fucking picture online, accusing her all this bullshit that she don't even do. She don't even fucking, my wife don't even do spiritual work for people. She fucking chills. She got a whole nother business doing her own thing. She don't mix, she don't say nothing about ATR, Apollo, and none of her shit. But Dane thought that it was cute to grab my wife's picture and make fun of the traumatic past that she had. My wife was a victim of sex trafficking. And you post her picture online trying to hurt me. And all you doing is hurting yourself because now she got a lawsuit against you. You know how traumatic that is? To tell a victim of sex trafficking, to accuse a victim of sex trafficking? This man said that me and my wife got a sex cult. The fuck? And I didn't even know why he was posting this shit saying we got a sex cult. Then come to find out, now people saying Candelo had a sex cult. So he trying to motherfucking throw me in there with the Candelo. It's still not gonna stick, you fathead motherfucker. Cause where the proof at? Ain't no woman gonna step up and say that I did nothing to her and she ain't never seen me before in her motherfucking life. Like, you think you can work brujeria, but your brujeria ain't that cold, my nigga. You ain't finna make no... And then if she do step up, then she gotta prove this shit. Then she gotta prove it. Because I'm gonna be looking like, oh, we met up? I touched you? What ceremony? What day? And then as soon as she give me the day, I'm gonna give you a list of receipts of shit that I paid for that's gonna put me right in my motherfucking house. Period. Soon as she be like, oh, we met up on, I don't know exactly what day it was. I know that he came, blah, blah, blah. I be like, look, Your Honor, here's my whole bank statement for the month of motherfucking whatever she said we met. Do you see any charge, anything that I bought in this bank statement that indicates that I met up with this woman? Do you see a hotel? She said I met her at the hotel. Do you see me paying for a hotel? Because I don't stay at nothing but the Marriott and above. Do you see me paying for a hotel? Did you even see me stop at the package store to get some liquor to kick it with this chick? Do you see me doing anything that indicates I even went out on a date during the time that this woman say I met her? No, I don't. Can we put these two people, Negro and this so-called victim, in the same room with each other, in the same city with each other? 9 times out of 10, no. So this is how it's all going to go down. So when you include innocent people in some shit that maybe guilty people, alleged guilty people have done, you fucking up. If you want to expose this man and you got legit hardcore proof that this man did the shit that he did, and you want to expose him legitly to protect the community from that, then cool. But throwing people like myself and other people in that shit, you fucking up, bro. Because we gonna file lawsuits. Dead ass serious. We gonna file lawsuits. And let me tell y'all fools about this scam shit. Oh, it came out that Dane's a scammer. Dane is not a fucking scammer. Oriate is not a scammer. Candelo is not a scammer. Period. None of these people are spiritual scammers. These people are all legitimately initiated in their traditions. Because these are the names that was popping up. I got Oriate book, so I support everybody. I support everybody. It is not me to judge what these people do. These people have their own houses. Dane got his own house. Oriate got his own house. Candelo got his own house. I got my own house. Why can't everybody just mind their own motherfucking business? But Dane, the Italian-American, wants to infiltrate the Afro-Latino spiritual community and place himself as the tronco mayor. And by doing so, anybody that he feels is gaining in popularity, anybody he feels is representing with success, they feel that you will make them irrelevant. Marcus has been secretly warring with me behind the scenes over YouTube. I tested the nigga one day because I talked to these niggas. I used to talk to these niggas on the phone. I cussed Marcus out the other day on the phone too because I knew he was throwing shit. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you keep playing. You know what I'm saying? You keep playing. And it's all over YouTube shit. I tested him one time. He's like, oh, so... I was like, man, dude, I don't even get no business off YouTube. I get most of my business off Facebook. I get most of my clients off Facebook. So I divine, right? I divine. Oh, my shell's over there. I divine, right? Are all of my roads and doors open to get new clients from Facebook? Yes. That's before. I did this shit specifically to test him. Before I call him, or before I talk to him in a text, all of my roads and doors open to get new clients, new business, money, whatever, from Facebook. Yes. I tell Marcus on the text message, I don't get my business from YouTube. I get most of my clients from Facebook. He was like, oh, really? This is what he literally said. I got the screenshot. Oh, really? 5 minutes later. No, because it actually takes 7 minutes. About 10 minutes later. It takes 7 minutes for a mortal to reach a person. So about 10 minutes later, I throw my shell again. Are all my roads and doors open to get new clients from Facebook? No. I'm not doing anything to you. Like, we stupid. Motherfuckers be thinking people stupid. Because they want to hide behind spirits and hide behind this internet bullshit, man. Don't know, but I never had a problem with this guy. He mad at me because my name was Ingolo and he think I stole his name, which was Ingo. Been talking about this shit for years. This nigga won't let it go. Because he think he the most powerful because he made a little Indoki pack and got a little OBI Duppy bowl and shit and know some chants and shit. He think he's fucking Illuminati. Delusional as fuck. Because nobody that's secret society or Illuminati is going to tell you they're secret society. That's how you know when a motherfucker on bullshit. I'm secret society. Get the fuck out of here. If you're really secret society, then you wouldn't tell me you were secret society. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'll be like, man, yeah, niggas got spirits. We all got spirits. But what type of priest are you? What type of priest are you? That's what the real question come down to. I'm telling y'all, priests and priestesses in the community, keep your sexual life out of your spiritual life. And you won't incur no karma. Not no negative karma, because even though people see me living openly and honestly in the public and in the open, they got to lie on me. But all of the lies that are being said about me are going to work in my favor, because I ain't going to lie to you. Getting slandered. Oh yeah, that Leonard dude. I also got all the old videos and slander and defamation of character that he also put on YouTube. So, Leonard, you're probably going to go to court as well. All right? As soon as we find your address, you'll be served and subpoenaed as well. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not going to play this internet game with y'all. I'm not going to go back and forth explaining shit on videos and all that. If you're a client and you show me any fucking scam shit that any of these fucking clowns said about me on the internet, I'm going to block you. Period. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Dead ass serious. If you show me any of that stuff, I'm not working with you. Because you should be able to clearly see, based on my social media testimonials, based on the proof that I post on a daily basis, based on my knowledge in these videos, and based on the fact that I can sit here in front of your face on this camera while people are claiming to be fucking me up. He homeless. He starving. I'm in my bedroom right now. Vaulted ceiling fan, bedroom. In a king size fucking bed. Sitting right in front of me. Walk-in bathroom with jacuzzi. My Bovita sitting right there. But you'll listen to a motherfucker that say, don't go to him, he's homeless. He's eating up the garbage. And the proof right here. And my E5. My E5 right here. Arumala is right here. If I was fake, I'd be fucked up. You want to talk about my teeth? My teeth always been crooked. That's not something no black magic did. Working on this internet though, because I'm an honest ass nigga. Working on this internet is stressful as fuck. Dealing with this fucking toxic shit that the community be on is stressful at times. But trying to make everybody happy is even more stressful. And that's what I spend most of my day doing, is trying to make all of my clients happy. Okay? Is make all of my clients happy. I ain't out. I don't need anything from y'all. All I need y'all to do is do what the Spirit tell you that you need to do. How many times do I gotta prove? And I'm talking to my clients now. How many times I gotta prove to y'all? Y'all be in my inbox stressing me the fuck out, projecting like a motherfucker. I'm like, yo, calm your ass down. Like, you projecting too hard. I am not your therapist. I am not any of those things. You paid our church, our temple, to perform a ritual for you. You donated money to our church, to our temple. Okay? Our Munanzo Nsambi, which is the Kikongo word for church. Munanzo Nsambi, house of God. You donated to our church to perform a service, a ritual service, no different than if you paid a church to perform a wedding ceremony, because you know a wedding is a spiritual binding, right? So all y'all who have gotten married and divorced need to go, and your preacher is a scammer because he's standing there as a preacher ordained by God to bind you together in holy matrimony. Look how many motherfucking marriages fail. Those bindings are the biggest scam in the world. Right? So when you're looking for your scammers, look to the church. Look to the goddamn Christian church with the institution of marriage and how many times they scam y'all when y'all get married and then get divorced because you don't even know that the marriage ceremony is a spiritual binding. We are together until death do us part. That is a binding. That means every pastor in America is a fucking fraud and a scammer because he's selling you a ritual that he know don't work. Because the divorce rate in America is at 60%. Monogamy is failing. All of us who selling love spells on the internet, all of us who sell love work on the internet are proof that monogamy is failing. But that ain't none of my business. If you want that nigga, I will help you get him. If you want that girl, I will help you get him. That ain't none of my business. But I do know that monogamy is failing. I've even tried to encourage some of my clients. Maybe you should just be poly. He clearly loves her and you. How about y'all just work that out? Then the stress is gone. You ain't got to worry about it. Go meet her. Stop thinking it's a competition thing. Y'all got the new motherfucking song out. They see how they pushing polyamory and polymorph. They got the new, I don't know who even sang that song. Your man is my man is. That's some poly shit. They programming y'all. Because monogamy is failing. 60% of the marriages in this country fail. Dude, look up the statistics. You see? So, please, y'all, be more responsible. Be more responsible. Like, for real. Because when I'm on fire on this internet, man, it's because motherfuckers is behind the scenes trying to do that fuck shit, man. They trying to fucking see where I live at. They sending me fucking death threats, harassing phone calls all day. Only way I can motherfucking get on it, only way that I can vent, get that shit out sometimes is to get on here and let them niggas know, man, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't finna go do shit to these people physically. I'm not stupid. Everybody in the world know I got a beef with Tata Dane and Sassy. If that nigga came up dead, I'd be the first motherfucking suspect. Everybody in the world know I got a beef with Marcus for the fuck shit that he on. If something happened to him, they know I'd be probably the number one suspect. I'm not looking for these people to do nothing to them physically. I'm looking to these people to bring them up in a court of law. Now I will say, Marcus don't be really slandering. I've seen him slandering. Well, yes he do. Because that motherfucker made a whole fucking video about killing me. And I got that video downloaded to the flash drive. And I got the motherfucking screenshots of him. Let me see. What is this? He posted this shit. Let me find this shit for y'all right quick. Just give me 1 second. I'm finna read to you what this nigga said. Because I know he gonna watch this video. And he gonna try to act like he ain't did none of this shit. Nigga. Boy, I got everything. I got it all. What this man Marcus say? So while you trying to play Dr. York games, Marcus, what did he say? What date was this? I don't even know what the fuck date this was. This was way back in 2000. March 1st, 2018 is when I first seen this. It says Marcus Rodriguez. He's talking about me. He is a parasite. He copied my entire site to scam people. And Tata Ngolo is based on my name, Tata Ingo. That's the first comment he made under Dane's post. Where is that ugly, fat hooker chick he was dating? There you go, disrespecting my wife, who's not fat at all. Then Dane comes under the fraud report. She won't show her face. Do you see these sick motherfuckers? Then Marcus says, that's because she is probably a she-male. He has a few on his other Tata Ngolo page liking shit too. He does not realize I'm on his friends list. Stalking shit. I don't care if you're on my friends list, Marcus. I don't give a fuck. You can send out a morto every time I make a post. I'm never going to stop posting. And I'm never going to stop making videos. I don't give a fuck how many times you send out Kobayende, or Nguru Nfinda, or Lukankazi, or Senteyan Doki, or Egun, and all that bullshit that you try to send over here that don't never do nothing. Y'all send Iku every motherfucking day. Y'all gonna keep playing with Iku until Iku come back and touch y'all, because I ain't doing shit wrong. Dead ass serious. Y'all committing spiritual injustice. Y'all committing internet injustice. Y'all just injustice all the way around the motherfucking board. All the way around the motherfucking board. Check it out. Check it out, though. Because we ain't even done. We ain't even done. Right? Look at Dane ass. This is motherfucking Sunday at 7:49 p.m. Friday, March 2nd, 2018. This is a post that Dane put on his, he put this on the fraud page. He's asking all of the community to come together and pray to bring justice against me and my wife. My wife ain't got shit to do with nothing that I do in regards to the internet and spiritual work. Nothing to do with it. Here it is right here. February 25th, 2018 begins at 12 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 3 p.m., 9 p.m., and every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, we will all raise up against Sean and his wife, Hammond, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois area, until justice finds these evildoers. What evil have we done? Like that ass. If there was some evil we was doing, we'd be in court. We ain't did shit. And we ain't doing shit. This is a racist Italian American doing anything in his power because he afraid of this black man stepping up and representing. Because I noticed he don't really challenge no Latinos like that. He don't challenge Latinos in the community the way he challenged me every motherfucking day. This man believe he gonna destroy me. I don't know. Only thing I can chalk it up to is because I'm black. He don't challenge these Latinos like that. This some racist shit. He white and I'm black. Period. You don't want to see no nigga as no elder in one of these traditions. Especially in Palo. There ain't supposed to be no niggas as elders in Palo. But I got a trunk in front of my Ngangas, Dane. Just like you. So, and the Ache alone. These people have been bragging about killing me and cursing me and bragging me and cursing me and killing me, and nothing's happening. So, who is the real fraud? And I think that the fact that they keep bragging about how they're going to destroy me on the internet, because this teach you how to spirit. Look, I'm teaching y'all how to think. Because y'all will watch these niggas talk about how they gonna destroy me and kill me and curse me with duppies and curse me with this and have me eating out the garbage and all this other goofy shit. Y'all will sit up and entertain this shit and watch it. And then watch me on video living well. And these niggas behind the scenes running to their pots every time I get on video. Whenever I say I'm living well, guess what? It's some Palo spirits finna come flying. Soon as this video go up, niggas, and I say I'm living well, watch niggas motherfucking start sending shit to try to throw shit at my motherfucking foundation. Cause they wanna, Dane is very, he think he's smart. So he like, I'm gonna wreck his foundation. Bruh, I got too many muertos around me. I got too many dead people around me. One of them gonna tell on you. And then I got other shit. I know everything y'all try to do, even when you try to get other people to do it. Even when some of those other racist godchildren you have try to throw shit. I have proof that this person is doing exactly This man asks, he said, a call to prayer and workings by authentic community in Palo Mayombe, Santeria, Voodoo, Obia, Hoodoo, Root Workings, Magic, Ifa, Condom Blade. This nigga really think he got that much pull. Do y'all hear the superiority complex? Do y'all hear it? This is Dane calling all of the priests and all of the traditions in which he ain't even initiated into to rise up against me because he said so. Come on, man. If you don't sit your white ass down somewhere. Here we are again. Here we are again. I'm gonna make a video. Y'all think I'm fucking lying? I know how to make screenshot videos. So I'm gonna make a whole video with all these screenshots, timeline. Cause all this is another file that gotta go to the attorney. So I'm gonna make another video. But here it is, Marcus, November 27th, 1:15 p.m. Okay. Marcus Rodriguez says, there was a guy that lived in Harlem named Sean McLean. He lived on 137th Street back in 2012. I lived there too at that time. He disrespected me in my Palo. He was very unhealthy and very athletic. Look him up. He pissed me off. Then Kendoki came out of me. We made him sick, and now he is dead and in hell forever to be tortured by evil spirits. A few months after that, Prince Nick de Vere died after blocking my book and being warned. Another Sean shall keep them company in hell soon. Death spells, Tata Angola, with my face up under there. These motherfuckers think I'm goofy. And at the same time, we'll get on a motherfucking phone and say they ain't doing nothing to me. They ain't trying to work on me. I ain't worried about the work. These motherfuckers been working, throwing Palo since I've been on the internet. That ain't what I'm worried about. That ain't what I'm worried about. I'm only here to address the fact that because their spiritual shit is not working, this toxic slander shit on the internet has now gotten so much out of hand that now it is inevitable that it ends in a legal situation. It's inevitable. It's never going to stop. These people are never going to stop posting. When this video go up, they're going to take this video and they're going to post this video on one of the fraud pages. They're going to have something to say about everything I said in this video to try to make you believe that I'm discredited or I ain't real and all this other bullshit. This is what they're going to do. I'm telling you what they finna do. I'm telling you what they finna do. But this is clearly to let y'all know that I don't have no affiliation with none of these people because they clearly trying to connect me with something that somebody really did do that was illegal. Because the way y'all talking online is like, y'all got hardcore proof that Candelo actually sexually assaulted these women. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know him. Don't put me on no page where you calling this man a rapist and saying you got proof and police reports against this man. You're going to post me on that page with no proof and try to connect me with that. Do you see how desperate you look? Do you see how mentally sick you look? You are that upset. Just leave me the fuck alone and I will shut up about you. And I mean spiritually as well as internet-wise. Leave me the fuck alone because I don't care what you're doing. Marcus, you're going to keep warring with me. And all you doing is making me stronger. That's all you doing. Y'all done warred with me all the way until I done got crowned. Y'all done warred with me and pushed me all the way until I received Ifa. Y'all done got a house full of Orishas now. Okay? Y'all war is pushing me to the top. Because y'all are warring with me in such a way that I gotta keep growing in order to overcome what y'all trying to throw at me. Now, these niggas is real poleros now. Don't get me wrong. We all some real poleros. We all some real priests and priestesses. I give niggas credit where credit is due. If we send a muerto at you, nigga, you gonna feel it. That goes for me, Dane, or Marcus. Or pretty much any polero that was initiated properly as Tata Nkisi or Yaya Nkisi. If they received Nganga and they know how to work their Nganga, they was taught how to work their Nganga, then anybody who was initiated can hurt you with a pot. Just because I'm saying they're real, I'm not saying that they're good. That's the difference. Okay? Because they're real does not mean that they're good. And when I say good, I don't mean good as in they can get the job done. I mean, and that's even questionable because I got people who tell me that Mark has done work for them that ain't manifested. I got people that tell me that Dane has done work for them and turned their entire life upside down. I don't post none of this shit because I don't have time for that kind of shit. I don't give a fuck what Dane doing. I don't give a fuck if he is sexually abusing people over there. Eventually, he gonna get caught. If that's what he doing, he gonna get caught. Whatever the fuck niggas is doing illegal behind closed doors is gonna get caught. It's in the odoo of our house. Nobody a part of our house can do illegal activities. Nobody a part of our house can be involved with illegal activities. We are not allowed to even initiate people who are performing illegal activities. This is in the odoo of our house. For y'all that understand what it means to throw odoo. The odoo of our temple. Nobody's allowed to do anything illegal. So you can accuse us or me of anything you want. If they come over here, they're going to see a bunch of Palo and Orisha and Voodoo and Obia people practicing holistically our religion with the federal law posted on the front door that protects Santeria. So if authority come in our house, we have the law, we know the law, and it's posted. As soon as they walk in the door, they can see it. In a frame. To let them know that we acknowledge this law. We are a church. We operate out of our home. And everything that we're doing is within the law. Dead ass serious. I ain't finna invest my life and my time into working on this internet with y'all crazy asses and then be out here doing some illegal shit. To fuck around on this internet with y'all ass, you gotta be squeaky motherfucking clean. Because think if I was doing even a tenth of the shit that Dane accused me of doing and all this scandal shit, I would have been gone off the internet. I would have been gone. If any one of these imaginary ass women that I supposedly abused stepped up and filed a police report, I would have been gone from the internet. Even if I was out here on some fuck shit like that. If I was out here on some fuck shit like that, using religion to sexually harass or abuse or manipulate or whatever. If I was doing some shit like that, and if one woman had proof that I was on some shit like that, right? Because I challenge any woman that want to work with Dane or Marcus or any of these motherfuckers out here. I challenge any woman that want to be a part of their little stupid shit to go and file a police report on me. I promise you, little girl, you will go to jail. These niggas had a girl call my phone one day and try to act like she worked with me. I'm like, chick, I don't fucking remember you. See, I got a system. First thing I'm going to do, if you call my phone and say, hey, I used to be a client, what's your name? All I got to do is search my contacts in my phone. Because there's hundreds upon hundreds of people over the years who are stored in my phone. My very first fucking client is still stored in my goddamn contacts. And I categorize everybody in my contacts so I know what contact is who as Paulo client. This is Paulo client. Be like, oh, it's John Doe, Paulo client. Maria Lopez, Paulo client. So when they call me, it automatically says Paulo client. It lets me know, oh, that's a Paulo client. If you're not stored, if you tell me your name and you ain't stored in my phone or in my database, I ain't never worked with you. Period. Stop playing games. None of that goofy ass shit is going to work. All I'm doing is building a case. Leave me the fuck alone. Or I promise you, we will meet in court. It's going to be a whole group of our motherfucking asses in court. Trust me. All on one case that I'm building against Tata Dane and Sasi because he cannot leave me alone. If he deleted all the slander, including the rip-off reports that he wrote, lying, saying that I initiated people for fucking $3,500, I don't even charge $3,500 for no spiritual work. First of all, I am a brujo. I get paid to do witchcraft, black magic, bilongo. I don't fucking get paid to scratch people. I scratch people for damn near free and fucking goddamn sponsor the entire reamento. Cater the shit with food, drinks, everything. Pay for the animals. All the motherfucker got to do is show the fuck up. I don't care about collecting godchildren and making money off fucking initiations. My expertise is bilongo, spiritual medicine. No matter what tradition that I'm initiated into, I'm about applying the spiritual medicine of that particular spiritual tradition. Okay? So, like I said, man, y'all better stop with this bullshit, with this toxic shit. It's not cool. It's not professional. Because think about it, y'all. Y'all slandering everybody, saying that everybody on bullshit, everybody on bullshit, everybody on bullshit, everybody on bullshit, everybody's a predator, everybody's this, everybody's that. Okay, we all fucked up, right? So now we come to you. All right, Mrs. Real fake witches exposed, and Nebrotician fraud report, and Sean Gayton fraud report, and goddamn Apollo Gate 2020 and all that. Okay, look, we all fucked up. You got us all out the way. How can we meet y'all? How can the people meet y'all so y'all can fix their problems? Exactly. Y'all not gonna even get no fucking business or clients by dissing these other people, because I'm telling the people right now in this video, why would you go to a priest or priestess who does not trust God and the spirits to deal with whatever the fuck Candelo did, right? Or anybody else that's violating did? Why we don't trust the spirits? Why we feel like we got to get on the internet and spread toxic garbage? Like, seriously, man. Why we feel like we got to do shit like that? I'm talking about the people, because I don't do shit like that. I just speak to fucking, to defend my name and my brand, because I ain't a part of shit. I don't do shit. I ain't fucking with nobody. None of the women that I talk to most of them don't even know, as a polyamorous person, they don't even know what the fuck I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't even tell women I meet in the street that, I'm a spiritual advisor and stuff like that. When they do ask, I just say I'm a consultant. I just tell them I'm a consultant. I consult with people. I don't tell people what I do. Not no more. Because the internet is treacherous. It don't love nobody. It don't. And lies rule. Lies rule the internet, not truth. Y'all will believe a lie 10 times faster than y'all will believe the truth. I could sit here and talk to y'all for going on now an hour and 39 minutes of nothing but facts and truth. And I promise you it's facts and truth, because I can back up everything I'm talking about and can show you proof of everything I'm talking about. I don't have shit against Marcus Rodriguez. I don't have nothing against this dude. The only thing that I got against this dude is that he trying to fuck with my life, spiritually or otherwise. Only thing that I got against Tata Dane and Sasi is that he trying to fuck with my life, spiritually or otherwise. If they would just leave me alone and respect me for who the fuck I am, because clearly they've been throwing witchcraft at me for the last 5 years, and I'm still here getting stronger. And this stupid motherfucker Dane want to keep, oh, that's fake, and that's fake, and that's fake, and that's fake, and this is fake, and he's lying, that's fake, and this fake. Yeah, nigga, but why is he still growing? You keep calling him fake, and you the big bad brujo of the motherfucking Staten Island, but you can't squash little bitty fake ass Sean. And the only thing that you could do against Sean is run your little fat fingers on a keyboard, slandering him, making up lies. That's the extent of your brujeria? Slander? Don't make no sense, guys. That y'all are that naive, that y'all will let this Italian American manipulate y'all into thinking that he's some type of leader and has any type of fucking authority over any of us priests in the community. I have gotten too many emails, messages, and contacts from people who say that Dane is a narcissistic, sociopathic, racist individual. I am not the only person calling him racist. Everybody's always calling him racist, how he looks down on Latino and black people in the community. He is an Italian American who is paid a lot of money, he proclaims, for initiation. Let me explain to you why any person would pay $100,000 to be initiated into anything. Ain't shit out there that costs $100,000 for you to be initiated into. Dane openly admits, I paid $100,000 in initiations. That's because you white. And they got your ass. Period. And now you want to take out your frustrations on the spiritual community. On black and Latino people because you feel like if I got to pay $100,000 for all this shit, then I'm going to rule this shit. And that's the wrong mindset and idea to have. That's unfortunate that you had to spend $100,000, but I ain't paying $100,000 for shit. I don't give a fuck how bad they say, oh, you gotta have this. Man, look, you ain't finna stress me out with that shit. If I ain't got $100,000, if I don't have $100,000, and you telling me I gotta get some $100,000 set of initiations and shit, fuck it. I'll just deal with my own fucking karma in life. I'm not finna stress myself out with that bullshit. So if this man spent $100,000 over time or whatever however he did it, that's his fault. That's his fault. But being a cancer cell in the spiritual community is only gonna lead. Because he's the type of dude that, you can't do anything to me. I got 30 years in this. My god sister had 30 years in it too. And she wanted to go to war with me. Now she has nothing. Dead ass. Now she has nothing. My god sister wanted to war with me. And I told her, you're going to lose. And she was, he don't know nothing. He don't know nothing. I've been in this 25 years. That don't mean shit. Because if you're doing something wrong for 25 years, it don't mean shit. You understand what I'm saying? You doing something wrong for 25. You bragging to me. Because the first thing you do when you tell me, oh, I've been doing this 25 years. I'm going to look at your life. I'm be like, well, nigga, how am I living better than you? I've been doing it only this many years. You've been in it 25 years, and I'm living better than you. Why the spirits doing this for me, and you can't get them to do shit for you, and you've been doing this 25 years? Why you look busted? Why you wearing this dingy-ass dress every motherfucking day? Why you an alcoholic? You see what I'm saying? Where every time you come to the temple, you got to be fucking drunk. And shit like that. This is the type of shit I've seen. So I don't give a fuck about a nigga 25 years, 30 years, and all that shit. Because if 25 years got you out here acting like this, online making fraud pages, nigga, I don't even want to walk down the path that you went down. You can hide that 30 years. That 30 years ain't did shit for your integrity, your good character. It ain't did shit for your ego. It ain't did shit for you as a priest. You may have gotten some knowledge. You may have gained some shrines. But you still ain't shit. Period. And you're not shit as a person. You ain't shit as a person and you ain't shit as a priest. Because you'll sit online and talk about Sean's illegal and Sean's a criminal. And bitch, where? What the fuck is Sean doing illegal? Please. Stop with the fuckery, bruh. Leave me the fuck alone. I will drop the lawsuit. if this nigga delete all that shit. I'm dead ass serious. If he can delete every fucking lie on every scam page he has ever posted on, and if I find one motherfucking post, the shit stays. I promise you we coming for your ass in court. I promise you we are. That is a motherfucking promise. Because you going a little bit too motherfucking far, boy. You don't think fat meat is greasy, as they say back in the day. You think you really walking around this bitch thinking that you Ogun in this motherfucker. You really think you walking around this motherfucker bullying everybody. No, nigga, you don't bully me. Sorry. I want to see you bully this motherfucking courtroom. That's what I want to see. You can feed your Cabo Rondo as many motherfucking animals as you want. I guarantee you, when you go in that courtroom against me, you're going to lose. Watch, because I got too much evidence against you. All I got to do is present the evidence. The evidence that I gave my attorney already. He already said it's an open and shut case. He was like, wow. I said, do I look like I do any of that stuff? Here go my wife right here. Yes, we're openly poly. Attorney come to our house, look around. He's like, no, y'all not doing shit. I said, exactly. All we're doing is practicing our religion. All we're doing is exercising our constitutional rights to practice our religion. And this individual is trying to violate my constitutional right to practice my religion or to practice my spiritual beliefs. So he's violated in that sense. You're trying to stand in the way of somebody's constitutional right to practice whatever they want to practice. I don't give a fuck if I put this fucking rose quartz on a shrine and said it was an Nganga, motherfucker. If I believe it's an Nganga, then it's an Nganga to me. And I got the constitutional right to worship this fucking rose quartz as a fucking Nganga. For you to say you're going to shut me down for worshiping this fucking rock as an Nganga means you're violating my constitutional rights. You violating laws that you don't even realize you violate. All this shit is going to go down. So I'm going to tell y'all like this before I end this shit once and for all. Because I always get on these videos, then the spirit starts speaking through me, and I try to keep it cool because I am a hothead. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hot-headed. I'll cuss your ass out in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to keep shit cool because as I think about some of this shit that's going on, it pisses me off. Like real talk. So I got to control my mind, keep my thoughts calm, keep my energy calm. Because I want to stay focused. I don't want y'all to get caught up in the fact that I'm yelling and all that. And y'all miss the message and what the fuck I'm trying to tell y'all. All the people with them gate pages or whatever the fuck that shit is. That shit goofy as fuck. But that's y'all shit. All the people with that shit that you got my picture on that shit. Trying to tie me into that shit. All of that shit is going in the motherfucking the court case. So I'm letting y'all know right now. Y'all know in y'all heart and mind, I don't have nothing to do with none of that bullshit. Dang, you know that you wrong for accusing and lying and making and gaslighting the community with all this bullshit that you lying about me and my wife and people around me. So I'm going to press charges of the owners of every last one of those accounts that are spreading lies, slander, and defamation of character against me and my wife. I promise you. Don't let Dane get y'all ass motherfucking fucked up. I promise you. I promise you. I'm not finna play spiritual shit with y'all all day. I'm not finna argue with you all day on this motherfucking internet. But once I started, I had to make another video once I saw that people trying to connect me. And it was the people. That's the crazy thing. I don't even go looking for this shit. I don't go on these pages. I really don't. I follow the main one that's about me because I want to see what this clown ass fool is posting up about me. But I rarely even look at this shit. I don't look at the page. It is the people that are coming to me and they're telling me, hey, be careful. Dane's trying to connect you with this Candelo shit. Blah, blah, blah. We saw him dropping your name in the group and the victims even said that they don't know who you are and blah, blah, blah. But we know why Dane did it and all this other shit. So then that puts me in a position now that I got to come out and fucking disassociate myself from this shit because I don't have nothing to do with it. He's trying to go off of the fact that Candelo is Kimbiza and I'm also Kimbiza. That's no different than looking at Marcus on the internet talking about killing me with magic and Mama Chola stripper prostitute songs and shit, and Marcus represent Briomba, and Dane represent Briomba. Dane ain't said shit about Marcus putting saying that ain't Paulo. That's not Briomba. Who the fuck? Mama Chola ain't no motherfucking prostitute, stripper, and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying nothing about that shit. Paulo rock and roll and all this goofy shit that he motherfucking doing on the internet. Ain't nobody and representing Paulo, talking about he a real Polero. And I'm not saying he not. But he representing it in the most ratchet, demonic, fucked up way and giving the tradition the most horrible image that it could ever have. Painting it evil. I don't see these people talking about that shit. You see? But y'all wanna tie innocent people into y'all bullshit. People that don't have nothing to do with it. If you got beef with me, but you want to throw my wife in some shit, and she don't even know you niggas or care about you niggas or ever said nothing to you niggas or never even posted about you niggas or anything, that shows the type of character that you have as a priest. Y'all are fucking sick. And if you think by exposing people who are out here doing the real work with these lies and this slander shit, while you throwing innocent people under the bus, making fun of victims, I saw text messages of people. I don't even know who the fuck talking in these text messages. I don't know who these people are. But people are sending me this shit and I'm looking at people laughing. I don't know if these text messages are photoshopped or what. But I'm looking at people laughing about black women being raped and sexually assaulted. I don't find that shit funny. That's some purely racist shit. I don't know who the fuck said it. But the person who even if it's a fake Photoshop text message, even the person who had the mindset and the thought process to go into creating a Photoshop document with some shit like that on it is sick. And if they consider themselves a priest or a priestess of any of the traditions, you should never fuck with them. That person, the people that fuck with those pages, will never be able to publicly come out and tell you that they were behind those pages. Because the moment that they do, you will automatically know that that individual does not have good character. You cannot trust that individual with your spiritual health. Because if you do that to a person and laugh at a woman who's been sexually assaulted, or laugh at a woman, or talk about taking down a woman who's been a victim of sex trafficking and try to say that this woman is also involved in sex trafficking, this person is sick. His humanity is at an all-time low. And if you choose this person as a priest or priestess, you deal with them at your own risk. You will never see me doing no shit like that. You will never see me. If those women who Candelo allegedly assaulted were actually assaulted, you would never see me motherfucking talking shit about them. Calling them a hooker or this. And I don't give a fuck if they was prostituting. Sexual assault is sexual assault. God damn it. I don't give a fuck if they was selling their pussy. You still don't rape the damn prostitute. Like, y'all sick as fuck. And I'm not saying the brother did the shit. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. Only thing I care about is me being associated with it. And that's what this video is for. To put out there on the YouTube to let everybody know that I am not affiliated with none of these motherfuckers. I have my own house. Okay? I am a Tatandi Malongo of Kimbiza. Okay? So, my goddaughter is a full licensed Ianifa. Okay? This is what happens when y'all curse people like me every day. The spirits be like, oh, he need Orisha, but the Lakumi people hating on him? Then let me send him his sister, who's a full Ianifa, can birth any Orisha, and is known all over the motherfucking network of Babalaos from Nigeria. That's how spirit work for me. And you'll never know who she is. That's the thing. She ain't got to be out in the forefront like me. I'm the sacrificial lamb who's stepping out on the forefront to take all these fucking arrows and shots for the people that need help. Because y'all out here on bullshit. Can't nobody step up on this internet and legit say they came to Nebro for anything in person and I ain't helped them. A sister just motherfucking popped up in my inbox earlier today asking me what can she do to energetically detach herself from a man she don't want to have feelings for like that. And I gave her a whole motherfucking ritual for free. Didn't tell her to book no reading. First I thought she wanted a reading or a consult. But then I was like, oh, she don't even need that. Let me just tell her what to do right quick. You could try this. If it don't work, come back to me. But I still gave her some knowledge and something to do. And she was like, wow, never heard that. Never did that. Well, I said, well, try it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't out here helping nobody. Y'all are not doing nothing good for the community. Nothing good. You spend 24 hours a day trying to tear people down and destroy people. And you think that you're going to win a spiritual war? Boy, you don't understand the universe. You don't understand the universe at all. Neither of y'all do. Neither one of you niggas do. Y'all sit on the phone all night chitter-chattering about how y'all gonna fucking curse me and what ways y'all gonna curse me and how y'all gonna set me up and all this goofy shit. And you call yourself a good priest. I don't know no priest that behave like that. I don't know no priest that will take the time out of his spiritual day and schedule to involve himself with toxicity by creating pages on the internet, calling out other priests. I don't call out other priests. I let you niggas get y'all karma. Ain't no need. I'm only speaking about these niggas is because they've associated me with some shit that I have to explain. To let people know I ain't got shit to do with that shit. You come over to my crib, you gonna see. I don't have nothing to do with that shit. We are a close circle over here. Very close circle. We don't let anybody in. If you get initiated into my house from the internet, you will get a full background check done. We will know everything about you if you coming in off the street from the internet into my house. Before I even give you the address. A full, you got to wait for your background check to come. It's like getting a job, goddammit. We don't know if we can initiate you yet because your background check ain't came back yet. Goddammit, I might start instituting a credit check. Because you're going to be in my house. Your credit bad, you might be a thief. You might steal some valuable shit so you can sell it. So I got to make sure. Dead ass serious. I ain't playing with you people on the internet, man. Y'all think this shit a game. And I'm not trying to violate my freedom. I'm not trying to jeopardize my freedom by having to defend myself because y'all want to be on some goofy shit, like trying to find out where I live at, or send people, or lie. Because I know that's why Dane want my address. He too pussy to send somebody to my house on some physical shit. So he want my address so he can get on the phone and start lying to people and sending them the, yeah, I believe Sean Gayton selling drugs and blah, 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 blah. And he lives here and blah, blah, blah. This is all he want to do. He don't want to do nothing legitimate. See, I got his address, but I ain't finna give it. I'm not finna post it on the internet. I ain't finna give it to nobody. Only people I gave it to was the attorney. And the few people that Dane included in his scandal shit that I don't even fuck with like that. This nigga posted my god sister online and said that my wife is prostituting. This nigga said that my wife is prostituting the women who come to us for spiritual help in our house. This the kind of shit that these stupid motherfuckers is on. You think you gonna get away with saying that shit about her? And you ain't finna motherfucking face that shit in court? Nigga, you better remove everything you ever said about us on court. And I promise you gonna have to sell your house to pay off the motherfucking damages that we finna sue your ass for. You gonna have to sell everything you got. I told you, you bragged about having $1 million house. I looked up your address. Zillow does say that your house is worth $1 million. Well, guess what, my nigga? Because of the actions that you performing on the internet, you're going to have to sell that bitch to pay me. I promise you. You bragged about having a Lamborghini, fancy cars. You're going to have to sell all that shit. Because I want pain and suffering. I want emotional damage. Right? Guess what, Dane? I've been seeing a therapist. Me and my wife have been seeing a therapist over the trauma that you have been trying to cause us over the years. We want pain and suffering. You understand? This is how you fucking up, you stupid motherfucker. You stupid, man. You should have left me the fuck alone. You may be a man. You might be able to bully some of the people some of the time, but my nigga, you can't bully all the people all the time. And I ain't never ever, my father ain't never ever taught me to bow down to no motherfucking bully. My father told me, if you don't go out there and beat that nigga ass, I'm gonna beat your ass. So nigga trying to bully me on the internet, you a fool. Cause I'm not backing down. I don't give a fuck about no Duppy or no Lucan Kazi. Nigga, I got Lucan Kazi and he's stronger than yours. And I don't need to make no pact. I got Cynthia. I got all the shit that you can try to attack me with. And Loa. I don't waste my time spiritually attacking y'all because it don't make me no money. Nigga, you gotta pay me to send my muertos out. Y'all niggas is not worth the foolah. You can't do shit to me because I'm protected. You can keep trying, but all you keep doing is pushing me up. Because of this spiritual war, you have pushed me into 2 more priesthoods. You've pushed me into an Orisha priest. You've pushed me into even Ifa. And into Babalawo training. And the crazy thing about it is, I can practice them all. Ifa did not restrict me from practicing Palo to become a Babalawo. Or Orisha priest. Because of my affinity and connection to the dead in Egun, I could never stop working with the dead. So you niggas then made me a priest 3 times over because you wanted to keep fucking warring with me. And I told you, all of your evil will be for my good. So, I'm going to leave y'all with that. I know I've been running my motherfucking mouth for 2 hours, but y'all know how I get. You're going to probably watch this video. It ain't going to even feel like 2 hours. But, just let y'all know, I ain't a part of none of that shit, man. I'm not a part of none of it. None of it. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me out of that shit. Dead ass serious. Because if I catch everybody out there talking shit and trying to pull me in some bullshit while I'm staying in my lane and leaving people the fuck alone, I promise you, everything I see is being recorded. I promise you. And I'm going to prove it to y'all. For y'all people out there, the little slanderers who going to probably watch this video and probably try to say something about it, I'm going to make another video and I'm going to go through the whole time. The whole video's going to be a timeline from harassment. Timeline of harassment from the very moment that Dane started harassing me all the way up until now. And that's going to be my evidence, the full evidence. We just going to leave that video with the judge. Because the attorney helping me put the video together to make sure I say and do everything legally right. And we just going to hand the video to the judge. Here you go, Your Honor. That's all the evidence you need. Everything. And at this point, this is when Tata Dane proceeded to call my phone. This is how the video gonna go. This is when he proceeded to call my phone and threaten my life. Okay? You're going down, motherfucker. You fake motherfucker. I still got that, Dane. I still got that. And the phone number associated with the call. So all they gotta do is fucking ping the phone number and find out where the call was made from. And with all these prank calls get tracked back to Staten Island, when they go through the text now numbers and trace the text, you think they can? Y'all stupid motherfuckers be thinking because y'all got a text now number, y'all can do some illegal shit. Ain't nobody. Nigga, they know how to motherfucking find out what number you put in the text now app. And through the text now number, they can get the real number and ping where the real number's at. You can't hide in this new age of information and technology. So you might as well just be open and honest about everything you do. This is why I don't fucking lie about shit. And everything that I do is out in the open. So if you try to affiliate me with some fuck shit, I'm going to call you out on it. This video is the calling out of that. I'm calling you niggas out who out there trying to associate me with some fuck shit because Dane wants to try to take me down. Okay? So, keep in mind what I said, y'all. Don't be letting no man cut your clothes off in no ceremony. And if you go around anybody and you have not agreed that you want to be in any type of relationship with a spiritual person, and they start pushing themselves on you, you have the right to leave. Period. There's not going to be any spiritual repercussions or none of that bull. Don't let them scare you. You go to anybody's house, any priest or priestess. I don't care what tradition they in. Don't no tradition, no African tradition require you to have sex with nobody for cleansing, protection, or anything. Anybody out there running that bullshit, you run. You get the fuck away from them. Because that shit does not exist. There's no reason to do none of that. Okay? There's no reason to do none of that. And anybody that try to be on that is on some shit. This is one more thing before I go, because this has been popping up too. If you go to a spiritual person, let's say you go to a spiritual person like myself. All right? And let's say, for instance, you find yourself attracted to this spiritual person. Okay? There's two things that can go down here. Okay? Because this shit is a taboo for a reason. Okay? It's a taboo for a reason. The reason why you do not fuck, or you're not supposed to fuck your godchildren, or get into a relationship with your godchildren, because first of all, you're supposed to be looking at that person like a child. You're supposed to be looking at them as your spiritual child that you're going to help grow and develop. And you're going to raise in the spirit so that they can become a good priest or priestess. So, if you find that this person is attracted to you, okay, you all, okay, have to determine how y'all gonna handle that. Because this is the reason why. Let's say, for instance, you got a sister that fucking... Because I set the rules right away. When women come in my house, I set the rules. I let them know right away. I don't know if you find me attractive or not, but before we begin this ceremony, I'm going to need you to let those thoughts go. Okay? And I might look at the sister and I may be like, man, she's an attractive sister. But if I know I'm finna touch her, then I'm going to be like, that's my daughter. I transform the thought in my head. So that although I don't have to deny the fact that she is an attractive sister, I just transform the thought. I don't look at her and be like, damn, she fine as fuck. Shit, I'll get up. Now it's like, look at my daughter. I got beautiful goddaughters. That's how I look at it now. That's how you should always look at it. You should never look at it like, look at my fine ass goddaughter. Shit, I'd love to hit that. You don't have those type of thoughts. And if you having those type of thoughts and that person really needs to get initiated, ain't got nowhere else to go, you got to deal with that shit. And you got to go and sit and talk to that person like, look, I don't know if I should initiate you because I'm finding myself attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? And I do not want our intimate or romantic relationship to interfere with your spiritual destiny. And that's the main reason of the taboo. Because what happens is, say for instance, you go to your tata and you get in a relationship with your tata. And the tata is teaching you, he's raising you, but now y'all end up having sex and all this other shit going on. Then, for whatever reason, the romantic, intimate part of the relationship fails. Right? Now this person leaves the house. They don't want to be in the house around you. No, they can't come and work with the pots now. They can't come and tend to the spirits now because you're there. They still got feelings for you, and looking at you is going to bring back trauma and pain and blah, blah, blah. Unless they are truly emotionally strong and mentally sound, they can be like, look, shit, the thing with Tata, that shit's in the past. I'm here to get my spiritual shit on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I fucked around with Tata in the past. It was a mistake, but I still love him, and he's still gonna teach me. If you strong like that you can handle some shit, so be it. But the taboo is always centered around the fact that the romantic and intimate relationship will interfere with that person's spiritual destiny. That's how it really manifests. That's how the taboo manifests. When you break the taboo and it manifests, that's how it's gonna manifest. That person's spiritual destiny gets interfered. Same thing what Dooney did to me. She think that she kicked me out her house. Chick, I left your house after you left mine. After we did that reyamento at my house, I ain't never want to go back to your house ever. I was done with you at that day. And that was because I didn't like the way I didn't like the way you and your husband was disrespecting me and my wife, making subtle sexual advances towards us, and you motherfucking didn't have no respect for who I was as a Tata already coming into your space. And when I'm sitting over here manifesting with my shit, you got 5 motherfucking pots in your fucking shed that you don't know how to work. You can't get no clients, and you trying to make money off fucking godchildren, and you got your husband paying to initiate and crown people instead of the people paying. You cannot even manifest your own money without your husband. But you want to try to tell me I'm fake? And everything I manifest is through my nganga? And you see me manifesting shit? Just because I met you around your birthday, I'm manifesting shit. I ain't gotta wait. You sitting there like, oh, I'll give you $100 when this person called me. And look, chick, I got $100 right now. Can y'all give me something for my birthday? What me and my wife do? We drove our ass to Macy's and bought you a $150 fucking gift and didn't even know you like that. Just for you to stab us in the fucking back in the end. This is why I don't want to fuck with no ATR people. We're good. We got everything over here. We got Palo. We got Orisha. We got Ifa. We got Voodoo. We got ceremonial magic. We got Obia. We got Hoodoo. Everybody in here is motherfucking fully knowledgeable and trained and learning in all of those areas. This is a true spiritual fucking house where we do the work on a daily basis. On a daily basis. Ain't nobody trying to fuck nobody coming through here. The fuck out of here, man. I don't need to do that. That's the crazy thing. And any priest or priestess that needs to do that, it says a lot about what he's able to manifest for his own life. Why can't Chola bring you no girlfriend that ain't involved in your spiritual shit? Why you gotta try to fuck all the women that come into your, you know how many badass sisters, beautiful sisters come to my house for spiritual stuff? My goddaughter is an Ianifa. She got goddaughters. They come to our house to do Orisha stuff. They not even in power. They just come to do Orisha stuff. They're beautiful. I don't look at them women like that. I have no intention. I'm good with my own love life. I'm good with my shit. I'm not even interested. Most of you niggas out there couldn't even handle having a house like mine. You understand? Because one thing that you gotta do, I don't know if I should tell y'all that. When you deal with a lot of women, you gotta feed the Iyami to keep the chaos away. We have a whole fucking tree that has been consecrated to the Iyami. Okay? Iyami is like a whole another society of witches inside of the Orisha Ifa stuff. And everybody can't be Iyami. My mother in Orisha is Oshun. Oshun is the queen of the Iyami. So that automatically makes me Iyami. Iyami is usually reserved for the women. And they're broken down in categories of the black bird, red bird, white bird. Okay? That represents the 3 witches, the ancient ones that came down in the belly of Orunmila. And the only way that they could get them out of Orunmila, because they started eating the intestines of Orunmila, the only way that they can get him out of Orunmila was to give them an offering of entrails or intestines. And this is why we feed entrails or intestines to the Iyami. Y'all ain't really about that life till y'all about that life. So, I don't have problems with women. The EIME keep all that shit under control. Ain't no woman. If a woman come out trying to lie on my ass on some bullshit, she got to deal with the EIME. Period. She got to deal with the EIME because we feed the EIME very well over here. Very well. My goddaughter is initiated into EIME. She's literally an EIME priestess. She's initiated into that whole society at the highest level. Told y'all to leave me alone, man. But I'm gonna let y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I didn't talk long enough as I always do. I know y'all gonna share this video and have your little bullshit to say, but I really don't care. The whole idea of the video was to let y'all know I am not involved in none of that goofy shit that you see online. With these people talking about, look at him. All he gonna do is keep repeating over and over again. He's a fraud. He's a scam. This scammer doesn't stop. That's Dane. That's Dane's vernacular. That's his whole motherfucking MO is to say he is not a legitimately initiated. How you know, Dane? Was you there? Was you there at my crowning? Was you there when the blade touched my skin? Was you there when my Odu fell? No, you wasn't. So you don't know fucking shit. You just online jealous and hating that as a priest, I've become more popular than you can ever fucking be. Because you too pussy and you hide behind the scenes and now I've exposed you and let everybody know who is the person that tries to bully people from behind the scenes. This nigga. And now you want me dead spiritually and you want me fucked up and you want to do this and do that because I exposed you for trying to expose me on some bullshit that wasn't even real. And I've always told you, Dane, you lie on me and I'm going to tell the truth on you. And that's all I'm going to continue to keep doing. Now, you want to keep this shit up? It's going to keep going all the way into that piece of paper come in your mailbox and it's on the way. I promise you it's on the way. And those people that run them other pages, we're going to find out who behind those pages, and y'all going to get pieces of paper. Oh, it's going down, man. Ain't nobody finna play with y'all no more. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. I know y'all going to try to throw your little curses. We ready. Go ahead and waste your fucking time like y'all been doing for the last 10 years. Y'all been wasting y'all motherfucking time. Or however many years y'all been motherfucking harassing me. Go ahead. You wasting your time. And yet you think one day you're going to hit me. And now I got more powers. You couldn't hit me when I was just a palero. Now you want to try to attack me and kill me now that I got Orisha and Voodoo and everything else. Y'all are fucking stupid. But, okay. I ain't affiliated. Let me end this. I'm not affiliated with Candelo in any way, shape, or form. I don't know anybody in his camp. Okay? I don't know nobody in his camp. Nobody. Only person that I knew who was fucking with Kimbiza was Ifa Abeyo, and she don't fuck with him no more. I mean, fucking with Candelo with Ifa Abeyo, and Ifa Abeyo don't fuck with Candelo no more. For those purposes. Ifa Abeyo ain't never on that bullshit. Fucking Dooney tried to make us believe that Ifa Abeyo was slandering her on the internet because Ifa Abeyo was bringing up that Dooney was on some sexual shit. And I'm sitting there like, and Dooney like, I ain't did nothing. I don't do nothing to nobody. And then the sexual shit fell on me and my wife when her and her husband was motherfucking low-key trying to screw us, wanting us to go to fucking nudist camps and shit with them. And we like, I don't want to see y'all old ass naked. Like, this is what we thinking. But why would you? I would never ask none of my goddaughters, hey, we going to a nudist camp. You want to go? We're going to hedonism in Jamaica. You want to go, goddaughter? Come on, that's weird as fuck. Like, I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? They doing weirdo shit like that. This man talking about his dick. We pull out a cigar. He talking about, man, this cigar about as long as my dick. And then she's sitting at the table talking about, oh, nah, Terry, your dick bigger than that. We don't want to hear that disgusting ass shit. This is why we not in your house no more. Since you well don't fucking know. That's why we not in your house no more. Because y'all don't know how to motherfucking keep y'all personal swinger ass lifestyle separate from spiritual business. Me and my wife, Polly. But we ain't motherfucking trying to goddamn mix our poly lifestyle with everything that we do spiritually. or using Paulo to motherfucking facilitate our poly lifestyle. No. We was poly before Paulo. Years before Paulo. So that kind of shit can't go down. That kind of shit cannot go down. It will not go down. I am not affiliated with these people. I saw Ifa Bell one time. And now I know that I thought that, I'm not going to even lie. When Dooney first introduced me to the likes of Ifa Bell, I thought Ifa Bell was a loudmouth who liked to keep up shit and stand a bunch of drama on the internet. But I'm starting to see that she was onto some shit. Exposing true people that was on bullshit. Because I experienced the fuckery that she said about Dooney my goddamn self. Me and my wife have never hid from no spiritual person that we are poly. Okay? My wife is bisexual. She like women. So, somebody that was fucking with E5 Bell, my wife had came at. Because we don't lie. We like, look, we poly. So, if we like you, we may holler at you. Ain't got shit to do. You ain't my goddaughter. You ain't her goddaughter. They act like as God siblings you can't talk. How the fuck can you build a whole Paulo family, right, if you ain't supposed to date a God sibling? That don't even sound right. When the spirits are all about Somos, family. So wouldn't the spirits of that house love to see a Tata walk in one day and love to see a Yaya walk in one day who are all scratched under the same person and they fucking fall in love, get married, have kids, and create some more little baby Tatas and Yayas? Ain't that what it's supposed to be? Y'all done took the taboo of not supposed to have sex with a God's child to now you ain't supposed to date a motherfucking God sibling. They was online talking about this one. You fucked your God brother. So what? So what? Now you don't disrespect the Munanzo as a man. You don't come to the Munanzo on Sundays or whenever y'all have y'all ceremonies. You don't come to the Munanzo with the intention of running through the girls in the Munanzo. It ain't finna ever, and it shouldn't ever be one of those situations where one of the tatas or people in the house can sit back and be like, yeah, I fucked her, fucked her, fucked her. These all yaya. No, the spirits ain't going for that. But if you're looking for a wife, you're looking for somebody to be with, you're looking for somebody to build a family with, there's nothing wrong, immorally, ethically, or spiritually wrong with a tata or a yayi hooking up as members of a munanzo and getting married and starting a family. There's nothing wrong with that. And do not ever let nobody tell you that it is something wrong with that, because then they need to be able to spiritually explain it to you metaphysically and esoterically why is something wrong with that. Because me and mine are actually fucking God siblings. And we have been married for 6 years. And we still together. Yep. So, don't believe the hype, family. Don't believe this bullshit out here, man. I promise y'all know that I've always been real with y'all. I'm always real with y'all. I promise you. Please don't believe this bullshit out here that these people doing, man. They hurting our community really bad right now. And they don't care. They don't even see how they hurting it for themselves. They don't care. They gaslighting the community with all this fake shit to make the people afraid to deal with black people and Latino people in the community. And unfortunately, they're utilizing the bad character of a few people who abuse their title and their power for their own selfish and sexual gain. But it's not everybody. Everybody's not doing that. Stop. These people are going out against anybody who they feel. And notice a lot of the people are black. They're going out against people in the community, primarily black. They throwing in a few Latinos and so forth to try to make it look like it ain't targeting black people. But if you pay attention, most of the people that they fucking with is black. And because Candelo dealt with a lot of black women, they're using it to target the black women, and they're using it to target just the Afro aspect of the community in general. So I ask y'all to keep an open mind. I ask y'all to pay attention. And I ask y'all to question people. Don't just accept any slander you see. You want to find out, why are they slandering this person? Why are you saying this shit? I see that you post every single day. Every time Nebro posts something, you sharing it and talking shit. And you writing a post that I know took about 30 minutes to write. 20, 30 minutes to write. And you saying the same shit over and over again. Gaslighting. They want to put out so much they want to put out so much negative content about me that whenever you find me, all you see is all this negative shit. So you automatically be like, oh, I don't know if I should fuck with Nebro, man. It says here that, you know, he fucks with women and he does this and he does that and he does this. He know none of that shit ain't gonna never happen. He put shit in there like, oh, he's a criminal and he's this. He know I ain't no motherfucking criminal. And he know goddamn well I ain't about to go to jail for none of that fake ass shit that he been posting out there on the internet. But as long as he can dissuade you by using it from fucking with me, he will. And then he ain't got shit to offer you. That's the thing. A person went to Dame one time and was like, they went to Dame and somehow I came up. Everybody tells me that they don't even go to him for me and he always bringing me up. Do you know Nebro Titian? Do you know him? He asked everybody, do they know me, so he can try to get information, hoping that people got something negative to say about me. Only time that people have had something negative to say about me on the internet are ignorant clients who did not know how to be patient and therefore assumed that they got scammed because their work took longer to manifest than other works. Bitch, if I'm posting testimonials every motherfucking day, I ain't nobody out here scamming. You just gotta sit your goofy ass down and wait for the shit to manifest. Period. The fuck you mean? How the fuck can I not be getting results and I'm posting up testimonials every motherfucking other day? You don't see nobody else online putting up as many testimonials as I fucking do. Nobody. And the only thing that they can say is, oh, it's fake. His testimonial is fake. How my testimonial is fake and the very client that I motherfucking got the testimonial from is commenting under the testimonial and liking it? Anyway, don't fall for this bullshit, y'all. I'm telling you, leave that shit alone. Move on with your life, man. Don't feed this shit because Dane is a motherfucking psychic vampire. He feeds off of this internet shit because he ain't got no life. He ain't got nothing to do but sit in the house and stalk people on the internet, pay for his little prostitutes to come over to his little house, toot his little cocaine, and play with his pots all day. That's all he do all day, every day. Don't let this man be a motherfucking agent in the community causing all this motherfucking bullshit. They've already turned, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I used to admire Marcus Rodriguez. I used to admire Marcus. You know what I mean? Marcus clearly was a Palero before me. He was a Tata, of course, way before me. And, you know, and I used to ask him questions about Paulo before I even got initiated. I've been knowing Marcus for a long time. But Antonio, another bitch ass nigga, and motherfucking Dane turned Marcus against me on some I'm stole his name bullshit. Ain't nobody stole your motherfucking name, nigga. I don't advertise making pacts with the devil or goddamn selling a soul to the devil. That's your thing. I'm not in the video motherfucking wearing hoods and sounding scary and shit like that, my nigga. That's your thing. I wear shades, koofies, and a simple little t-shirt. Niggas know me. There's no way to confuse me with you. No way. Ingo means beast. Ngolo means power. Two different words. Yeah, the etymology may sound the same. Ingo, Ngolo. But phonetically they may sound the same. Ingo, Ngolo. But they two different words. Okay? You go to our websites at the time, it was totally different. Only thing that I did was, I even asked him at the time about, you know, getting clients, stuff like that. All I did was I went to my man page and I saw that he gave his story about how he became a Palero. So I went to my page and I was like, oh, that's a good way to write a about us page. I'm going to tell my story about how I became a Palero. And that was it. And he said I copied his whole style, been trying to destroy me, kill me, made whole motherfucking music videos and songs and shit. This nigga really took his time to produce a song, hired a nigga to write the lyrics and sing them, and pay for a music video. Bro, if you need money that bad in the community, man, I told you we could work together. But nah, you're evil. So I'm going to let you keep being evil. Since y'all don't want to leave me alone. Watch what's finna happen. I'll see y'all later, man. I hope y'all listen to this video and listen to it really, really good, because now that I've disassociated myself from all of this bullshit out here, the next thing to fall and the next thing to drop is the lawsuit. The next video that I put up is going to be nothing but knowledge. From now on, I got a new way of doing shit, so I'm finna be sharing y'all. I'm finna give y'all work. I'm finna give y'all work. I'm finna give y'all the spells to go out and do it your motherfucking self, and I'm finna give some of those spells away to you for free on this YouTube. And if you need help with the spell, you can always book me, and I will assist you and help you with the spell. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Fuck paying these niggas. I'm finna teach y'all how to do it yourself. Period. That way you ain't got to worry about who good and who not. I'm going to teach you how to do it yourself. Now, unfortunately, if you want to do it on the level that we are doing it, then you got to get initiated with one of us. You know what I mean? Even when the new website is done and it's almost done and the courses are almost done, even at certain levels in the courses, when you go through the trainings and stuff and in the classes, it's like you're going to get to a certain point in the classes. It's going to be like, these classes are reserved for people who are initiated. And then you're going to have to go through the process of being initiated. It's going to tell you to book a consultation to see if you can be initiated if you're interested. If you are interested in being initiated, you're going to facilitate your donation to our temple. And then we're going to go through the background check and all that shit. And we're going to start setting up for you to come by to be initiated. It's going to, yeah. So I'm finna teach y'all to do it yourself because I'm tired. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Y'all are something else out here. Y'all something else. I'm finna teach y'all how to do it so y'all can get off my ass. Now you can bug your own goddamn self every day and motherfucking post bullshit in groups and all that shit about your own goddamn self. I'm actually going into teacher mode. You know what I'm saying? Me online in the future is going more into teacher mode. I got people who I'm training to do spiritual work. So a lot of times I'm not even finna be the person doing the spiritual work. You know what I mean? Like for real. I want to focus more on teaching so that more people can get this knowledge in their hands and people can stop running around this motherfucker with like a chicken with their head cut off or worried about the wrong shit. All you want to worry about in any particular spiritual situation is this. Make sure that the person that you go to is able to manifest everything that they desire in their life without manipulating nobody, deceiving nobody, robbing nobody, or hurting nobody. If you hear a Tata or Yagi or anybody on some grimy shit and these people are about to scratch you, then guarantee that they're going to probably be grimy with you. Okay? Period. All right? If you see how a person is living, right? And you go to their crib and they shit is impoverished. They shit is motherfucking goddamn filthy. You know what I'm saying? Or they live in a shack or something of that nature. You may want to think about them putting their hands on you. Now it's different in some situations because some spiritual people don't care about that shit. Like I know some of my elders, they made oaths. They took oaths and made agreements to be poor so that they can receive certain aches and things of that nature. But for the most part, if they have not made those agreements, then they should be able to manifest things that are going on in their life. And if they're not manifesting those things, then how can they help you to manifest it for yourself? Okay? How can they help you to manifest it for yourself? So think about all that. Think about it. It's a long ass video, but I gave y'all a lot of fucking jewels in this video to protect you in the spiritual community. Fuck all that exposing people. How about I just tell you what to look for so you don't even get involved with these people in the first place? I've been with the same woman for the last 6 years. Okay? So I ain't in the business of motherfucking using this religion to get no woman. Okay? Don't get it fucked up. We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. So pay attention to all of that shit. Pay attention to the things I'm telling you, because these are the things that really where the sexual abuse and all that shit seep in at. The shit that I told you in the beginning of the video. If you go into initiation or any type of ceremony, anybody talk about saying you got to give them sex for anything spiritual, you run your ass far away. Sex has never been a payment for nothing spiritual. And nor do you need to give some fucking man sex so that you can be cleaned or anything like that. A gallo, a white dove, or something of that nature will clean you just as well. You do not need to have sex with nobody. You do not want no men in your ceremony when you are being cleaned or cut or naked. If you are performing a ceremony, you want to make sure that there are no men there. And if it is a man there, then you want to end the ceremony, period. Because if that's the type of energy that they're going to be in it. Now, if the man that's there is some 90-year-old, 80-year-old man, 9 times out of 10, he ain't thinking about fucking you. You know what I'm saying? Because the only time that a man can be present in a situation like that is if he is very spiritually mature and he is able to take his mind away from his carnal self and put it in his spiritual self. Okay? Most men today can't do that shit, so it's safer for us to just go into the other goddamn room. You know what I'm saying? Or go into another part of the house or some shit. Do not get involved with people that mix that shit up. I'm telling you. I'm giving you the shit right now. You know what I'm saying? If you see that your spiritual person that you go to is always attacking people for no reason or finding reasons to motherfucking be in spiritual war with people all the time, or always got a problem with somebody and different people and shit like that, you might want to think twice about getting involved with that person. In my case, I've only been in spiritual war with the same 2 people for the same amount of years. These 2 people try to act like everybody hate me, but everybody come in my inbox telling me how much they love me. You know what I'm saying? The thing is they put out so much negative shit, they got people thinking that I'm hated, when in reality, I'm fucking loved. I'm loved by everybody out there. Dead ass serious. That shit about me being hated and all that is a motherfucking illusion. I'm telling you. Don't let these people fool you. You know what I mean? Don't let these people, I don't have no enemies. I don't even fuck with nobody to have an enemy. I don't even like talking to nobody to be able to have a motherfucking enemy. I ain't gonna even talk to another priest long enough for that nigga to become my enemy. So that's some bullshit. So think about that and look at that too. Also look at the idea if any type of priest is always trying to charge you for some shit. Okay? If a priest is always trying to charge you for some shit, then he really don't have your best interest at heart. Especially if he know you ain't got the money. He don't have your best interest at heart. It's all about money to him. And see, when you do shit from your heart, the spirits that you serve and work with, they're naturally going to bless you with money. You don't have to be thirsty for money. All you got to do is tell your spirits, look, goddammit, we need money. You know what we in here doing. We got bills to pay. People need to eat. I need you to get out there and get that money. Bring them people to us. You see what I'm saying? You put the test and the burden on the spirit. You don't have to manipulate nobody. You go and you work in the realm of Orisha and you got Oshun, you got Yamaya, and you got, you may Impalo, you got Chola, you got Zarabanda, you got these energies that can pull money into your life. All you got to do is put the burden on those spirits. You ain't got to hate on nobody. You ain't got to motherfucking expose nobody. You ain't got to do none of that goofy ass shit that makes you look like a low-level priest. I would never go to those people. If the people that are behind these motherfucking Palo pages and scandal pages and all that shit, I know Dane is. But if it's some more people that claim to be priests and priestesses that are behind them pages, regardless if they call themselves doing something righteous by exposing a dirty old man named Candelo or whatever the fuck they want to do. If they think that that's righteous to keep that kind of shit going, I would never go to them as spiritual people. Ever. I saw what you was doing on the internet. I saw what type of character you got. You didn't care about none of the stuff that you was saying on the internet, whether if it was true or not. You didn't care about hurting that victim's feelings. This woman is probably dealing with some type of trauma, sexual trauma and whatnot. I've helped people with sexual trauma. My wife helps people with sexual trauma. You see what I mean? My wife is a psychology major, so that she can help people who have been through sexual trauma. And this cocksucker is out here saying that we out here doing sexual abuse and all this other shit. This is why, no offense to the white people out there, but see, white people, this is why we can't let y'all in our shit. Soon as we look, all this chaos in a community because it's one white man named Dana Vincent Magnifico. All this chaos. This is why we ain't let y'all in our shit. Because my house is all black. Not by choice, but because that's just the way the shit manifested. All of the godchildren black. All of the spiritual leaders in the house are black. This is a 100% black house. Where we speak in Creole. We speak in Yoruba. We speak in Congo. We speak in Spanish. All of these different things are going on in this place where there's black people that are out trying to help people regardless of race. We will help any race, any ethnicity. White, black, Latin, Chinese, Japanese, Indian, Hindu, whatever. We're going to help you if you need help. We ain't racist and we ain't prejudiced. But this is the reason why we have to be careful about people who don't have pure intentions, who come into these traditions with other ethnic backgrounds, who all they want to do is destroy us and fucking separate us. We got to stop this shit from happening, man. We got to really stop this from happening because this shit is getting out of control. Y'all think it's a game to destroy people's names and reputations and lives on top of some bullshit because you jealous that this motherfucker famous or popular or maybe he got women liking him or some bullshit. Y'all call yourself spiritual people? Y'all call yourself priests and priestesses? And y'all want people to stop fucking with us and start fucking with y'all, right? And y'all out here doing shit like this. At least I'm honest about my shit. I'm poly. I may have a couple girlfriends. I may have a couple wives. You never know. But goddamn it, I ain't motherfucking violating no spiritual laws, and I ain't violating no state laws, and I ain't violating no federal laws, and I ain't violating no type of laws to live that way. Yeah, I drink wine. I ain't fucking ashamed of that. I drink wine just like I was doing in the live. I may smoke a little tree every now and then or something like that to relax. I ain't got shit to hide from none of you motherfuckers. Dead ass serious. So you can believe that bullshit out there if you want. But I told you, the more it gets spread, the bigger the case gonna get. And on that note, I'm finna leave this shit like that and go eat me some dinner. Peace.